Oh boy. Yes, y'all haven't seen me all day. I've been busy. Unfortunately, some of us have real lives. How's everybody doing, guys? Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. I love you guys. I want to be your friend, guys. You made it to the top. Holy crap. Don't demonetize me, YouTube. We're all friends, guys. Oh, I love it. Don't y'all just love Christmas? Don't y'all just love when something happens in the Dragon Ball community and it gives all these losers a reason to talk? I just been kind of sitting back watching, you know? Even though I've been kind of running around doing some stuff, I've been out, you know, kind of glancing at my phone every now and then, and the Broly videos are popping up like crazy. And I looked at him and I said, where have I seen this before? Oh yeah, Broly life support systems. Yeah, you guys remember this. I mean, you know what is funny? This is going to be a cameo. Broly ain't even going to really be a part of the movie. Like, they're going to show him, like, doing some dumb filler training shit with Goku, and then it's going to be, like, a couple minutes long, and then that's going to be it. He ain't going to have no real part in this movie. But look, they all happy. Broly! Yay! Which brings me to my point. Of course, we're going to look at the dumb trailer. I know that's what y'all came for. But this brings me to my point. Toriyama is a boss. I have to do this live on the air. Toriyama-san. Man, he a boss. Y'all think I'm kidding. He a fucking boss. I ain't got nothing but respect for this man. I'm gonna tell you why. He managed to take some shit from Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, repackage it, put a shiny new coat of paint on it, and got the fanboys acting crazy. Gogeta, Dragon Ball Z. Broly, Dragon Ball Z. Red Ribbon Army, Dragon Ball / Dragon Ball Z. None of this is Dragon Ball Super. You guys, I can't believe Toriyama is this masterful. He has gotten Dragon Ball Super fans happy about Dragon Ball Z. I'm not even mad at him. I'm not even mad at him. Guys, this is all Dragon Ball Z stuff. You guys are excited for Dragon Ball Z. And you don't even realize it. Y'all think that this is something brand new. Toriyama the man. I ain't even gonna lie. He the man. You know what? I'm feeling generous today. The Discord lines are open. If you in the league and you want to talk to me live, jump in the room. I'll talk to you. I would like to hear what some of y'all have to say. Those who are willing. Those who are not chicken shits. I don't mind having a discussion on this. The Red Ribbon Army. Look, guys. Wow. Okay, wow. And let me get something real quick. I want to get something real quick. Where is it? Where is it? I got to show y'all this. I got to cover up my chat real quick. Actually, no, this is big enough. Look who is feeling themselves today on Twitter. On Twitter, running his mouth. He's always talking about virgins, and he's always talking about dick. Have you guys noticed that? Before we get into the main stuff, every time this dude insults somebody, he always used the word virgin, cock, or dick. Let me tell you something, Geekdom, because you obviously don't know this, so let me help you out as a real man who understands what it means to be a man. when you're always talking about virgins and dick and cock all the time, it pretty much lets everybody know that you're insecure and that you ain't getting no trim. Every time you call somebody else a virgin, it makes me wonder when the last time you seen a girl naked. And I'm not talking about Opie and Lady Zeon. I'm talking about real women. When the last time you seen real females naked? Because, dude, you're always calling other men virgins. I'm sorry, but why you always commenting on the next man's shillelagh? Why you always doing this? Like, that's the only insult that you know, is how to call other people virgins. And I think it's because you're the actual virgin. So you're deflecting it onto other people. Because, honestly, we never see you with any women. Every time there's a picture of you online, you're with dudes. Well, scratch that. If you want to count Lady Zeon as a woman, then technically I'm wrong. And technically I'm right at the same time. Well, I'll give you that. That's the only time they see you with a person that doesn't identify as a man. There we go. Had to figure that one out. But anyways, it takes a lot of nerve to call other people virgins when look at the people you run with. Look at the people you hang with. And look in the mirror. Okay? That's all I gotta say. And before you try that on me, you've actually talked on this line with my woman. So you know I'm not a virgin. And you've actually sat on here and talked to my children. And virgins don't have children. So don't even try that approach on me. Y'all done seen my kids. Y'all know I get trimmed. So don't even go there with me. You can call other people virgins all you want. But we all know that don't work, Kim. Like button, like button, like button. Look, I'm not even turning this trailer on until y'all hit the like button. I ain't even trying to hear it. Not today. Because guess what? I could have just went to work and just ignored this. Now, I do have another stream scheduled on my newest channel. The Unmerciful channel. And this is it right here. This is the thumbnail. But it's going to be, I think, tomorrow. Because I got to go out of town in the morning. And I won't be back till tomorrow evening. But this is the stream we're going to be doing. Because I think this is a very important topic. Okay? This is a very important topic. What does he do on YouTube that you can't do yourself? The only information that he has is stuff that any of us can look up. He has no special access to anything. So we're going to ask the simple question. What purpose does he serve anymore? Why do we need him? Because if we can all just go look shit up ourselves, then people like him, there's no reason for him to exist. Because he's not going to be truthful. Everything he does is a grift to try to get money. He don't really care about people, even though he pretends to. So what actual purpose does he serve? People like me serve a purpose. I'm here to keep the community honest. Even Mastar Media said people like me should be here. So I have a purpose to keep people honest. He is 100% nothing but dishonesty. So what purpose does he serve? Anyways, I ain't gonna get too deep in it. We'll save it for the stream where we're gonna dig down deep and kind of take a look at some stuff. Ah, that's better. The likes are doing better. Y'all can still do better than that. Oh, by the way, I know a lot of people are mad because the chat's restricted. And I said that I would do that because y'all are making whiny crybaby videos. Why NBA restricting his chat? Well, don't we all have that right? How many of y'all got mad at Geekdom for doing a stream with the subscriber only mode turned on? How many of y'all got mad at him for doing that? I'm waiting. Still waiting. Exactly. If you're not going to do it to everybody else, then I'm not going to let you do it to me. Okay? I got a right to do whatever I want with my channel. Period. I can make it members only right now. If I want to. It's my chat. It's my channel. Let me tell you what y'all upset about. Y'all mad because y'all flagged down a channel and now another channel's growing. That's what you really mad. Just be honest. Let's stop playing. Just tell the truth. Y'all upset that I moved operations over to this channel and now this one's growing like crazy and y'all can't stand it. You're just mad that the Chad is gone. Stay thirsty, my friends. That's all it is. Y'all hating. But you know what? It don't matter. Y'all got a right to hate. Like I told you, I ain't never going to take away people's right to be haters. I ain't going to do that. That ain't my wish. By the way, y'all welcome on the new thumbnails. I had some people say, man, I like them new thumbnails. I like them too. That's why I'm using them. And I know I change thumbnails a lot, but I like to keep stuff fresh. Other people just stick with the same stale stuff forever. I like to switch it up. So, yeah, you're welcome. Anyways, this trailer. Before I play it, I just got to say this, man. I thought y'all hated CGI. Because when y'all got that little 30-second teaser thing, all you guys complained about CGI. You complained about how much you hated it. It was terrible. How is it that y'all all love it now all of a sudden? Let's see if we can recreate what happened in the Dragon Ball room. And for the benefit of those that don't speak Japanese, we're going to do it in English. So you got the little guy run in there. Toriyama-san, Toriyama-san. America no like CGI. Listen, bootlicker-san. I, Toriyama-san, can do whatever I want, cause stupid American will buy. Just put Broly in for 30 seconds and we win. Stupid American will eat Broly. Yes, Toriyama-san. So they run back. You, stupid artist and stupid manga writer, find way to put Broly in stupid movie. Orders from Toriyama-san. Yes, Toriyama-san. We find way to put Broly in movie. So they run back. Toriyama-san. We put stupid training montage of Broly and Goku in movie. For no apparent reason. Just so we could have Broly. Get out of my office. Geekdom's here sucking my dick. Excuse me. Sorry, I got off script. Geekdom-san is here giving masterful blowjob. Please remove yourself from my office. No one told you to stop. You are dishonoring my penis. Man, I am the man. I need to quit, boy. Anyways, back to what I was doing. Okay. Alright, so they stick Broly in there. You get your little couple seconds of Broly. They put the picture of Pan in there because for some reason, all these fanboys in love with Pan. So they throw that in there. This movie gonna be whack as fuck. I'm just gonna go on and call it. I'm not going to see this one. I'm gonna wait for this one to go to DVD. I'm not finna go to theaters and see this. The Broly movie, fine. This one, no, man. Look, I looked at that CGI. I said, man, I'm not paying for this. And then I seen the Red Ribbon Army. You want me to pay? You want me to go to a theater and pay money to see the Red Ribbon Army? Something I've never done in my whole life. And you want me to do that? Yeah, good luck, buddy. Good luck. You ain't never gonna get me to pay for the Red Ribbon Army. I'm sorry, but that's stupid. Anybody who paid for that, you dumb. Here, this is what I'm gonna do when they say you need to pay for that. They say, hey, look, man, we want you to pay for the Red Ribbon. Really? That's all you gonna get every damn time. The only difference is I'm going to be laying on the ground while I'm doing that. Rolling around, wiping tears out of my eyes. Because ain't no way I'm paying for this. This is stupid. Anyways, give me some more likes. Let's look at this trailer real quick. I don't know who channel this came from, and I don't care. Let's do this. Trash. Okay, let's stop it right here. So, is Eric Cartman the new villain? Look at how terrible this looks. There is no definition whatsoever in this character. They just drew a character. There's no... Look at his face. There is no definition in this character's face at all. This has got to be some of the cheapest, lamest, most worthless artwork I've ever seen. Toriyama is... Reason why I say he's a boss is because he can slap a coat of paint on anything and make the fanboys buy it. This man is a genius. I was wrong about him. He is a genius. I don't get how they don't see this. I don't get how the fanboys, I mean, I guess they get so excited and they get so hyped that they just overlook the fact that they're being played. Look at that terribleness. Man, listen, the original Dragon Ball looks better than this. And you guys know how old that is, and it looks better than this. Here we are in 2021, and we're getting art design from the 80s. This is really terrible. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not trying to be mean here. But I'm telling you, this is some of the worst artwork that I've ever seen come out of Toei. This is not good. Yes, it does look like PS2. That is a great comparison. An evil organization moving in the shadows. Okay, what can the Red Ribbon Army actually do? Let's just keep it real. Kid Goku destroyed the original Red Ribbon Army by himself. An entire army of losers. Okay? The Z Warriors destroyed all the androids, including Cell. So, tell me, what are they cooking up now? Are they going to make a Frieza robot? Well, I mean, what are they going to do? What can they do against Goku and Vegeta at this point? Nothing. If you couldn't even beat Kid Goku, and Cell couldn't even beat everybody, then what are you going to do? Oh, I know what they're going to do. They're going to create Frickin' Frack. These two dummies with the cape right here. That's what they're going to do. Frickin' Frack. That's what I'm calling them. And this Elvis impersonator in the red suit. Man, this is so terrible. I'm sorry, but this is garbage. This is straight up garbage. And if you make these little dudes in the capes more powerful than Goku and Vegeta, then I'm done with Dragon Ball. I'm done at that point. Because Goku and Vegeta are well beyond normal God level. So you telling me some little Red Ribbon Army dudes are going to be able to take them on? Man, get out of town with that. That's foolishness. Guys, it's 160 folks in here. Can I get some more likes? Guys, I swear that looked like a PlayStation game. Xenoverse looked better than this. Hey, look, you found an account to use. I'm proud of you. And you got deleted. Look, how long did it take you to find that account? Yes, I'm a rapist. I sure am. I raped everybody in my whole house. Anything else? Don't nobody care about that shit. Back to what I was saying. Look at how terrible these graphics are. Oh yeah, I raped my TV a few minutes ago too. Yeah. Fuck you, loser. Look at this. This looks like Xenoverse. You know the little trailers and all the little crap that goes on in Xenoverse? That's what this looks like. This looks terrible. This is the best they could do in 2021. This is the best they can do. Hang on a second, hang on just a second. Let me look at something real quick. Let me look at something. I gotta know something real quick. Hang on a minute, guys. All right, now hold on. Let me get this real quick. Hold on. That's perfect. Perfect. That's from the original Broly movie. That's from the original Broly movie. Now I want you to tell me how your movie looks like this in 2021 when the original Broly movie all those years ago looks like that. I don't care how big of a fan you are of Dragon Ball Super. How can you look at that and not see how bad it is? The original Broly movie, decades ago, looks better than this brand new trailer they just put out. Somebody explain this to me, please. And while you explain it, get me some more likes up in here. Somebody tell me. That's a screenshot from the original Broly movie. Somebody tell me how this new movie looks worse than that. Hard to do, ain't it? It's hard to believe that in 2021, you can't make a movie look like that. In 2021, this is how movies look now. Man, Toriyama, you are a boss. Because look at what you're managing to sell. You have found a way to sell this. You have found a way to make people buy that. You a boss. I can't even hate on the man, guys. Because this old Broly movie looks better than this brand new Dragon Ball movie. Look, all I can say is Toriyama is a boss. I am no longer hating on his skills. I can't hate on him no more. If he's able to sell this movie right here, he's able to get people to go to the theaters and see this, I ain't got nothing but respect for him. Nothing but respect. He won't get my money, I promise you. He will not get my money. My sons might go see it, but they going on their own. I'm not going in there. Alright, here go Frick. Or is it Frack? I think this is Frack. Yeah, the number one is Frick. So number two would be Frack. So here's Frack. Look at how terrible this looks. I know elementary school kids that could draw this better than this. I got guys in my Discord that can take this picture and redraw this character and make it look better than that. I know I can do it, and I'm certain that my brother can do it. My brother's a better artist than I am, so I know he could. But look at this. There is nothing there. There's honestly nothing. There's no definition at all in his face. The suit, there's nothing to get excited about. All you guys that are getting excited about this, all you guys that have gotten ready to make 20 videos about this, you know Milkdom is gonna make 10 videos on this. Somebody made the point in my Discord. They said Geekdom made so many videos on the latest chapter that he stretched it out to where it's almost time for the next chapter to drop. And he's already done a chapter 77 video already, by the way. He's all like, I gotta know, how is he managing to stretch this stuff out like this? How is he doing this? How are you managing to hang in there and get to the next piece of content? I would just like to know. Milk them. Uh-oh, there go everybody's girlfriend. Okay, yeah, what am I seeing here and why does it matter? They got excited because Pan is literally standing still. Guys, I'm finna say something that none of y'all are gonna expect. I'm finna say something that's probably gonna make people think that I'm absolutely insane. From this day forward, I will not show the Boruto community or the Black Clover community or the SAO community any kind of disrespect. Because none of them are worse than this community. I'm going to leave them communities alone. I ain't even going to roast them no more. I mean, I'm going to still roast the terrible anime that they watch, but I'm going to leave them alone for the most part. Now, scratch that. I'm going to leave the fan base alone. Still going to roast the creators. There you go. But they're not as bad. Look at this. Imagine the Black Clover community getting excited about a little girl standing still. Think about that. I mean, Boruto is like the most boring thing in the world. But even it's more exciting than Dragon Ball right now. And yes, I still got to talk about everybody boo-hooing and crying over Naruto. I can't believe grown-ass men on the internet actually crying real legitimate tears because a made-up fox demon died. Yeah, I'll get to that at some point. But all this is a little girl standing there. It's Pan! It's Pan! It's Pan! Nigga, I don't give a fuck if it's Peter Pan. She ain't doing shit. Why y'all so excited over this bullshit? What is she doing that's so special to where y'all gotta make 700 videos with her in the thumbnail? It's Pan! And you wonder why we think all y'all are the P word. Y'all got more excited over Pan than fucking Broly. Oh, look, guys. Some leaves are swirling around. So she's powering up. Wow. Who fucking cares? This CGI is ass. I agree with you. This is terrible. They are excited over a little girl making some leaves swirl around. Look, I gotta ask a legit question here. I gotta ask a real question. Hang on. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. I'm gonna do something real quick. I gotta know something. Why do y'all hate me so much? Even though a bunch of y'all still show up to watch me. Why do y'all hate? Is it because I'm roasting people that y'all like? Or is it because I'm being brutally honest and y'all can't handle the truth? Because I think it's one of those two things. I think actually it could be a combination. I'm willing to accept it's a combination. Y'all don't like the fact that I say stuff, and y'all don't like the fact that I just keep it gangster. You don't like the fact that I won't get excited about this. This is garbage. Toriyama has literally just given y'all some of the worst stuff I've ever seen. And you guys are just scooping it up like y'all eating gravy and a biscuit. Like y'all are just taking that biscuit, just rubbing it around in that gravy. I don't get it. Please. Man, Pokemon looks better than this. You being nice. No. You being generous. Pokemon looks better than this. Yes, you know what? That is a good point. They did hate her in GT. So I got a question, and I would like an answer. Why is it that you guys went from hating CGI to liking it? Y'all hated Pan in GT, now y'all love Pan. Y'all hated Gogeta in the Fusion Reborn movie, but now y'all love him. Y'all hated the original Broly, but now y'all love this new canon version of Broly. Why is it that you guys can change your minds like this, but people on the other side who don't like this trash, when we change our minds, we get called liars and hypocrites and all this other stuff? Y'all change y'all minds all the time about Dragon Ball. Why ain't I allowed to change my mind? You didn't keep your word. Why should I keep my word? To a bunch of turncoats who flag channels. Why should I keep my word? I don't give my word to losers. How can you guys wake up every day, look in the mirror, and know that y'all follow a bunch of liars like Geekdom? I'm being dead ass serious. Look how many videos and streams I put up showing step by step that Geekdom knows absolutely nothing about Dragon Ball. Look how many times I've done that. And you guys, instead of looking at him and saying, hey man, you need to go get some knowledge, y'all look at me and say, why are you pointing out the fact that Geekdom don't know anything? You a bad, evil, mean person. Let's pretend all of us are sitting in college, okay? Let's pretend all of us are in college. And we're sitting in a room listening to a professor who don't know what they're talking about. And I stand up and say, excuse me, professor, you're wrong, and we're going to get a bad grade if we listen to you. Are y'all going to get mad at me for pointing out that the professor is wrong? Or are you going to get mad at the professor for teaching you the wrong thing? Think about that for a second. Instead of getting upset at these fanboys who lied to y'all for hype, who lied to y'all for views, instead of getting mad at them, y'all get mad at me for pointing out the fact that they lied to y'all. Y'all get mad at me because I point out 100% lies being told to y'all. You guys should be on your fucking knees thanking me for telling y'all the truth. Because I could have joined them and just lied to y'all. I could just sit up here and, hey guys, isn't this amazing? This is great. Instead, I chose to be a man and tell y'all the truth. And y'all don't like it for some reason. But some guy can come on here day after day after day after day, lie straight to y'all face, and y'all love it. Is that what y'all truly want y'all community to be? Is that really what, I'm asking, I'm not even being funny. Is that what y'all want? Do y'all want to be lied to every single day? And I have to ask this because you let these people lie to you every single day, and you don't push back. You will come to my channel and bitch at me because you don't like what I said about somebody, or you don't like that I called somebody out. But you won't go to them and tell them to stop lying to you. I don't get it. I don't get it. They are telling y'all that this right here is a good trailer. I'm sitting here telling y'all, as an artist, as a person that has consumed Dragon Ball for years, that this is the worst Toriyama's ever dished out for the fan base. I'm 44. I have way more experience with Dragon Ball than most of y'all watching me right now. Some of y'all wasn't even born when I first started watching it. I'm telling you, Toriyama is just shitting out anything because he knows that you guys are not going to complain. You're just going to pick up your spoon He knows it. That's why I can't even be mad at Toriyama anymore. I can't even be mad at the dude. This looks like a video game, guys. This looks like video game graphics. This does not even look remotely good. And you guys have allowed yourselves to be tricked into thinking that it's good. Because a bunch of low-life, scumbag, money-stealing, no-pussy-getting losers keep telling y'all that it's good. You want to know the difference between geekdom and regular losers? Geekdom is a loser with 700,000 subscribers. Without that channel, what would he be? Without that channel, who would he be? You guys are the ones that made him. Y'all are the ones that control his well-being. Part of the reason a lot of y'all don't like me is because you can't control my money. You can control Geekdom's money. All you got to do is stop watching him. You can't control my money. Whether you watch me or not, I still get paid. And that's one of the reasons y'all don't like me. Because you don't have control over me like you do Geekdom. Y'all can control him with the like button. When y'all gave him a bunch of dislikes, what did he do? He ran and made a retake of a video because he didn't like the fact that y'all gave him a bunch of dislikes. So he ran and hurried up and made another video. Hey guys, I'm sorry y'all didn't agree with me. Please give me one more chance to kiss y'all asses. Let me say this definitively so nobody misunderstands. Fuck all of y'all. I'll never bow down like that. You don't like something that I say, I don't care. I'm not finna go make another video and beg y'all to agree with me. No, I'm gonna make another video telling y'all to go fuck yourselves. This dude's such a chump. He went and made a whole nother video because y'all didn't agree with his ass on one video. I can't believe y'all. Y'all are absurd that y'all will follow a dude that weak. You will follow a dude that weak that y'all literally forced him to make another video. And it's because y'all are weaklings. The weak following the weak. Y'all actually forced this punk to go make another video because y'all gave him some dislikes. Well, I'm going to do a retake. I'm going to make them like me. Man, y'all crazy as creek water. I don't give a damn how y'all feel about me. Y'all ain't never going to be able to stop me. Never. I make it a point to be on here daily. You know, I ain't gonna lie. We'll get back to this dumb trailer in a minute. I ain't gonna lie. I had some reservations about doing this stuff, about calling out everybody. I was gonna just not do it. But then I said, you know what? Calling people out is the core of my content. I wouldn't be me if I didn't call people out. Because I got a lot of people coming to me saying, oh, you need to stop talking about this guy. Man, I don't care. I don't care. There's nothing going to stop me. Nothing. See, I learned a valuable lesson about this website. There's no such thing as shame. You think any of these people feel shame for lying to y'all every day? Hang on, I'm going to blow this up real big. I want everybody to read this. Y'all see this? You see this guy in the dark color box down here? Look at what he wrote. Repeatedly claiming his sources gave him info on the dates and events, etc. that would announce Super's return only to be wrong every single time. Hyping up the community and desensitizing the situation as if he was some harbinger of hope. Just to be illegitimate. That's what I've been trying to tell y'all. The reason y'all let him get away with the fact that he's a liar is because he desensitized the whole community by playing it off and pretending like, oh, Toei just changed their minds. Guys, are you kidding me? You kidding me? Y'all still believe him when he say Toei just changed their mind. All the evidence is gonna come out, and y'all still think that Instead of thinking that Geekdom lied, y'all still want to believe that this big multinational billion-dollar company is the ones telling the lie. They came out on multiple occasions and said, there is no new Dragon Ball Super Season 2. We haven't discussed anything yet. They were the ones telling the truth. Geekdom was the one lying to y'all. But y'all believe him. You know, the guy who there is evidence he lies. Y'all don't have any evidence that Toei lies. Y'all may not like them because they're a big company. That's fine. I know people that don't trust big companies. I know people that only shop at neighborhood grocery stores because they don't trust the big stores. There are a lot of people in this world like that. But when one is obviously telling the truth and the other one is obviously lying, why is the fan base picking the one that's obviously lying? Why are y'all picking the one that is obviously telling a lie? Y'all know he lying. Y'all know for a fucking fact he lying. And y'all still run to his defense. Y'all still keep telling me to leave him alone and not talk about him. Well, unfortunately for y'all, I talk about people who lie on this channel. That's what I do. Hang on a minute, guys. I'm going to extend the wait time for these losers. That way they don't just get to keep coming in spamming stuff. Let's make them earn it. Get that channel support up. By the way, like button. Y'all need to understand something. Toei don't have to give y'all shit. If I was them, I wouldn't give y'all a motherfucking thing. I'm being dead honest with you. If I was the one running that company, I wouldn't give y'all shit. Matter of fact, I would close Dragon Ball down and I would never give y'all nothing. Or I would restrict it. I would make it to where you only get to see it in Japan. I would restrict it from the United States. I wouldn't give y'all jack. That's how I am. Y'all lucky this company giving you. Like, this company is giving y'all more years of entertainment than almost any company you can imagine. And what do they get? They get ridiculed and lied on by the fan base. The same people sucking their dick today over a trailer are the same people that make videos lying about them every day. I wouldn't give y'all niggas nothing if I was them. If I was Toei, I wouldn't give y'all shit. Y'all would be sitting back whacking off every day like y'all do anyway. I wouldn't give y'all nothing. And now they giving y'all video game graphics. And y'all are all excited about it. Y'all happy over video game graphics. This is some of the worst looking thing I've ever seen. And y'all, oh yeah! Dragon Ball GT looked better than this. And Dragon Ball GT was low budget trash. It was low budget trash. Like, there were parts of GT that looked so horrible when you watch it. Even when you watch it in Blu-ray, it still looks bad. And it still looks better than this. That's Piccolo's whole scene right there. He gets killed. That's Piccolo's whole scene in the movie. He just gets murdered. Alright, and as y'all saw that little split second of Broly in the smoke, they threw that in there to get you fanboys hype. Broly gonna spend a couple minutes in this movie and then that's it. And I'm not finna be rewinding it trying to catch Broly in the clouds. I don't care, because I know what this is. I know that he's just in the movie to get y'all hype. This is Dragon Ball Z, repackaged, repainted, ported it over to Super, and y'all excited about it. There's nothing original. Even Pan, that's Dragon Ball Z. The Pan y'all just saw, that's what you got at the end of Z. This is all Dragon Ball Z, every bit of it. And you guys are acting like, oh yes, oh Lord, it's Jesus. Like and subscribe. I'm going to show y'all the trailer of some garbage. This shit crazy. Trash. Y'all hype over this. Over trash. I should have just kept playing my video game and wait to go to work. Hang on. Did nobody jump in the room to talk? None of you wussies want to get in the voice chat? You wussies. You wankers. I'm surprised Verge ain't jumped in here yet and said something stupid. Hang on a minute. Look, I'm going to tell y'all. I do want y'all to understand something. I get it. I get being excited, okay? I get being excited. I get the fact that you guys are desperate for Dragon anything. I get it. But do y'all have to be so excited to let y'all selves get played like this? Do y'all have to be this excited to the point where y'all just lose y'all rational ability to think? Do y'all really... I mean, did y'all see anything in that trailer that was so awesome that you have to blow your load? I'm asking because they've already made so many videos that I can't keep up with them all. So is it really that good? I'm asking all of you guys right now. Was that trailer that good? What we just saw, was it so good that you need 18 videos? Because I can make 18 videos. If that's what y'all think, you know. Hang on a second, guys. I guess 20 minutes ain't enough. I'll make it 30 minutes now. See how it just keeps going up? Y'all gonna always lose. And no matter how mad y'all get, it's still over 200 people here just to listen to me destroy this garbage. You know, I got a question. Where all those people at? Whenever I'm on my small channels and they say, you can't even get 100 people. Well, where y'all be at when I have almost 300 people? Where y'all be at then? Why can't y'all just fess up to the fact y'all thought by taking out my main channel that y'all were going to stop something? And all y'all did was make me focus on this channel, and now this channel's bigger. That's all you guys did. You just made me make another channel bigger. And when my main channel gets remonetized, I'm going to have 2 big channels instead of 1. Then y'all going to have double the problem. I mean, seriously. Y'all messed up. Anyway, back to old Toriyama-san. Alright, there you go. I opened the chat back up. I just wanted to do that to demonstrate that I control these losers. I decide if y'all get to talk or not. How does that feel, by the way? The fact that a dude that you don't like, that you hate, gets to control everything you say. Or if you can say anything at all. And all y'all can do is make troll accounts and try your best to stop me with that. I'm not even going to tell y'all how much money I done made so far off YouTube this month. Y'all will really get mad and commit suicide then. Hey, if I told them, they'll be pissed. It's their mistake. Because when they flagged my channel down, all they truly did was motivate me. Now I want to beat them. Now I want them to have to sit back and watch me grow even larger. I have the high ground. But let's get back to Toriyama Sensei. Look, I have to give it up to this man. I didn't think that he could take old Dragon Ball Z concepts and make people care about them in 2021. You have got to give this guy some credit. Because let's be real, the fan base, they honestly didn't care about Broly until they got this new version of Broly. They didn't care about Gogeta. They didn't care about the Red Ribbon Army. They didn't care about Pan. They didn't care about none of this stuff. But now Toriyama's found a way to make them care about old stuff. Dude, you missed the point. See, you're one of those literal people, aren't you? You missed the point. It was a joke, dude. I haven't seen the movie. I don't know if Piccolo died or not. Do you not know what a joke is? I said that as a joke. Look how serious they are. I don't think Piccolo died. He probably dodged those key blasts. Dude, it was a joke. My bad. I forgot. Y'all don't have any, y'all don't have a sense of humor in y'all community. Y'all don't have a sense of humor in y'all community. My bad. What up, Truth? You just now getting here? You came on a great day. I opened the chat back up, man. You get to ban people again. Now, I'm only doing it because I know there's a lot of people here that don't like me. And just getting my views up. Getting my watch time. Man, this channel is... I'm going to tell y'all something. I wasn't using this channel that much. I was neglecting it a lot because I was using my main channel a bunch. I have to tell you something. I haven't seen the channel grow this fast in a long time. This channel is absolutely blazing right now. Listen, in 1 week, this channel went from only having about, I think it had like I think it was like 60 or 70,000 total views on it. It went from that to almost 300,000 in a week in total views. In 1 week. All because I just shifted and said, all right, I'm just going to move everything to that channel. And that one shift caused all that action to come over here. And and all these player haters can't stop me. But I still can't get an answer to my question. I ain't seen nobody answer yet. Or maybe I missed it. How many of y'all saw something in that trailer that got you excited? Put a thumbs up if you saw something in that trailer that got you excited. That make you want to go and spend your $14.99 to go to the theater. Because I'm pretty sure the Broly movie was about $14 a person. So I'm figuring this one's going to be somewhere in that same amount. So how many of y'all saw something you want to go pay that much money for? Because I know I'm not doing it. See, that's my point. You guys are proving my point. That looked like PS2 graphics. And look, maybe it might turn out to be good. I don't know. I just know it ain't worth me getting in my truck, driving to whatever theater and paying money to see it. I don't feel that. Wow. Did y'all see what that dude just wrote? It's right there. That Stevie dude. Did y'all see what he just wrote? Hold on a minute. Let me scroll that back down. It's right there in the middle. Man, where'd it go? There it is. That there. Did y'all see this? Not gonna lie. We just want to keep Dragon Ball. Dear Dragon Ball Fanboy Diary, we don't want Dragon Gears to die, so we're willing to accept anything that Toriyama Sensei gives us because we're so afraid of not having Dragon Ball that we're willing to take garbage. Because we are the weakest fan base in all of existence. Other fan bases get good stuff because they complain and criticize and force companies to change. Because we're pussies, we're never gonna get good Dragon Ball again. Dear fanboy, punk ass, Fanoik, Dragon Ball Super Diary. Everything you said is why Dragon Ball will never get better. Because you guys are so afraid of losing Dragon Ball that you'll accept whatever they give you. Well, guess what? They're giving you nothing. So you might as well have nothing. If my choice is Dragon Ball gets canceled or what I've been getting, I'll take the cancellation. Because what you're getting is just like the cancellation. It's the same thing. They're going to keep giving you bullshit, then you might as well not have it at all. What part of this don't y'all understand? Bad Dragon Ball is the same as not having Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Heroes is not Dragon Ball. It's what happens when you don't have real Dragon Ball. By the way, sub to the channel, you worthless crybabies. Maybe you might learn something if you spend a little bit of time on this channel. You guys sitting on here, you're so afraid of losing something that's garbage. I'm scared we're going to lose something that's really trashy. You're scared you're going to lose something that's worthless. That's like saying, that's like walking down the street with a quarter and holding it like this and like this because you're afraid you're going to drop it on the ground and somebody going to take it. Man, what are you doing? I'm holding on to my quarter. I got to make sure nobody takes it. Dude, it's a fucking quarter. Yes, but it's my quarter, and I don't want to lose it. But, dude, it's a fucking quarter. I don't care. Well, don't you have other quarters? Yes, I got another quarter in my pocket. And fuck you crying over one of them then, you fucking jack-offs. That's what y'all Dragon Ball fans are doing. Y'all so scared that you're going to lose your precious dragon trash, you don't realize that you already lost it. Dragon Ball's already gone. How hard is it to understand that? When they started giving you what you got in that trailer, you should have known by then. It needs to be canceled. If that's the best they can do, it needs to be canceled. I have no objections whatsoever to them getting rid of it. Because I'm a real fan. And I would rather see them get rid of Dragon Ball than to see what they're doing to it. I'd rather them get rid of it. All you new people that's here, sub to the channel. You know you want to. Don't listen to your friends. Don't listen to them haters that's sitting next to you. Sub to the channel. You know you want to. Wow, you paid me $2 to ask me one of the dumbest questions in all of time and space. You paid me $2 to ask me that. Dude, I know he's live streaming right now and I don't care. I'm not finna watch that. Why do I care? Matter of fact, I changed my mind. I am gonna go watch it. Let's go watch right now. Let's listen to him suck this off.
Wouldn't it be interesting if the Red Ribbon Army in this film are basically leftovers like Dr. Garo, Dr. Gero was in Dragon Ball Z? And what if these guys had copies of the blueprint for Cell? And what if Gamma 1 and Gamma...
I'm about to fucking throw up already. What if this and what if that? If was a fucking fifth. Really? This is the best you can come up with? Why do y'all like this dude channel again?
Emma 2 are newer versions, or like a Majin Buu. Like, what if it's like a Cell thing, except that they have the powers of the new characters? Now, people are wondering, how is the Red Ribbon Army gonna possibly create? Because we believe now that Gamma 1 and 2 were created by the Red Ribbon Army. Almost at 1,000 people.
Hold on. Hang on. I just want to say one thing. What does that say right there? What does that say? What does that say? For all those people who get mad at me, what does that say right there on his chat? Hypocrites much? All you people who whine about me doing it, why ain't you on his channel doing it? He's using sub only mode. And you want to know why he's using it? Because everybody's using it. Ever since YouTube introduced it, sub only has been one of the most popular modes. Ever since they introduced members only, it's been popular. Everybody's using it. So why are you guys complaining about me doing it? It's a way to force people to subscribe if they want to be involved. That's what it is. If you got something to say, if it's so damn important, you should be willing to sub to the channel in order to say it. That's what the sub only mode was created for. To make people sub even if they didn't want to. It makes them subscribe if they got something to say or if they think they got something to say. That's the whole point of it. See, watch. I can be a dick right now. Watch this. See what I just did? Now, that's what Kevin Samuels does. And other YouTubers. They do that. What I just did. I'm not even being that much of a dickhead. Now, all you guys that are complaining, I could do this every stream. Or I could just turn this shit off. But I don't. Putting it in subscriber only mode ain't hurting you. You can sub or not. Ain't nobody making you do nothing. But y'all want to come to my channel and get mad about it. I can do this every time if I want it. All you whiners and crybabies, there's nothing you can do about it either. I just want to make sure y'all understand. I can do what I want. Just like everybody else on this thing. Everybody has a right to do what they want on their own channels. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what I can do. Nobody. Because ain't nobody else doing this. Ain't nobody else putting up this content like this. I'm the one doing it. I'm trying to be nice today. The chat's open, even though I could have restricted to just anybody who's been subbed for a month. I opened it back up to let y'all talk. I'm trying to be generous. I just get tired of all these crybabies acting like I'm somehow taking away their First Amendment right to speak. You don't have a First Amendment right to speak on YouTube. This is a private platform. It's not owned by the government. So there is no First Amendment right to speak in my chat. The chat is a privilege, not a right. I don't even have to have a chat when I stream. There are some channels that stream and there is no chat. There's no chat. H3. Every time he do a stream, it's members only. All the big channels are members only. All the big channels. Logan Paul, all those big channels is all members only. You gotta pay them for their time. I ain't even asking for y'all money. I'm just simply asking y'all to show up, hit the like button, and act like adults. That's it. And hit the sub button, because subbing to a channel don't cost you nothing. And you can unsub if you want after the show is over. Didn't nobody say you had to stay subbed. But if you want to keep hitting the sub button every time you come, that's your business. I don't give a shit. But I ain't gonna have people come on my channel and act like I'm the only person doing sub only mode. When Milkdom is over there doing it right now. And his shit boring as fuck. That's why I turned it off. It's boring. I can't listen to it. The only thing worse than his videos are his live streams. And I know y'all been paying attention to the views on this channel. Y'all see how they've been going up? Every stream they get bigger. More and more people show up every time. Every time I stream. You can't stop the truth. You can bottle it up. You can block it off. You can flag it. You can harass it. But the truth always gets through. Even if it's not me, if it's somebody else, the truth always finds a way to get through. His streams are boring. I don't care how many people. Yes, listen. He has 700,000 subscribers. So, yes, his streams are probably going to be way bigger than mine. Out of 700,000, you could only get 1,000 people to show up. I'm sorry, but that's not very good. That's not very good. That's a really, really, really low percentage. So, you know, this channel is at 5,000. This channel has 5,000 people sub to it. A lot of them are dead subs from people that used to follow me a long time ago who don't anymore. I think probably this channel has about maybe 1,000 active subs, and the rest are just dead subs from back in the old days. But it don't matter, because I still get people to come watch. It don't even matter. With a channel the size of his, and he can't get people to show up, that's a problem. That is a problem. I don't want a channel that big if only 1,000 people show up. Y'all got to understand, it ain't about the biggest sub count to me. My presence on here is big without a big sub count. You can't go nowhere on YouTube without people knowing me. Every segment of this website know my name. So I don't care if I have a big channel or not. That's why my sub count's turned off, because it never mattered. And it don't change the fact that I'm right. Ultimately, that's what matters. Who's right and who's wrong? I'm right. You guys know this trailer stinks. Y'all know it stinks. Okay, I don't care. And what's your point? I don't care if he had 2,000 people watching him live. Listen, you could have 3,000 people watching you live. And if you're a liar, you're still a liar. It doesn't matter how many people are watching you live. A liar is still a liar. So you're a liar with 1,000 people watching. Good for you. Oh, I know. Look, listen, people been telling me that he's on his positivity kick again. You know where... Let me explain this, because a lot of people don't know about this. After Geekdom goes on Twitter and talks shit to people like this, when he goes back on his YouTube channel, he does this only positivity thing where he bans people for just about everything. If you ask him something and he don't think is positive, he ban you or he block you. So after he done talked his shit, he don't give people a chance to come back and talk theirs. And he does this, I'm only doing positivity, guys. We've seen him do this like 100 times, so I already knew it was going to happen. Look, how many of y'all have seen him do this? Where he go on Twitter and say stuff like you see on the screen, and then when he go on his YouTube channel, guys, I only want positivity on my channel. No bad stuff. It's every day with that guy, man. I love you guys, and I just want to make you all happy. And I want all of you to be my friend. Hey, guys. I'm a Sith Lord. I hate you all, and I want you all to be miserable. Now, for all those people who get upset, this is in jest. I don't truly hate you because I don't know you. It's just stuff that people say online. It's a frame of mind. The reason I say the stuff that I say is because I wouldn't dare come online and pretend to be your friend, especially since I don't know you. Because to me, there's nothing more disrespectful than coming online and pretending to be friends with people you've never met. You're disrespecting yourself and you're disrespecting them. And it's just that simple. I believe that to my core. That's why I don't come on here and, hey guys, I love you. No. No. I just don't believe in that. And I'm not going to come on here and do that to get y'all to hit the like button or whatever neither. That's just really messed up. What he's doing is slime. You guys remember that Nickelodeon show where they were dumping slime on each other all the time? Every time you go on his channel, a bucket of slime dumps on you. When you walking through the door to watch his videos, it's a bucket of slime falling on your head. Every time. Every single time. Sorry, but I'm good. I respect y'all as long as y'all respect me. That's it. And I don't care who you are. I don't care how long you've been following me. If you get out of line, you're going to get gone. And there are a lot of people who've been following me for a couple of years who have been banned. They'll tell you, I don't play favorites. I don't care who you are. If you get out of line, you get got and you get gone. That's why so many people hate me. Because I don't show favoritism. NBA, you guys remember that dude that said, I thought we were friends. Y'all remember him? NBA, I thought we were friends. What? You thought what? Fuck is... Hang on a minute. I got the perfect clip for that. Hang on a minute. I had the perfect clip. Hold up. I've been waiting to use this. Hold up a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold your horses, y'all. Oh, I'm gonna put this shit on the screen. It's better if y'all can see it. Hold up a minute. Because I had this reaction every time somebody say that we friends. I'm trying to see this shit.
Vito? What the fuck?
That's me every time. What the fuck? But it gets better. Hold on. It gets better.
Ow, hey, fuck you doing?
Every time I say the same thing. Fuck you doing? Because that shit is real. Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit. I'm your friend. Are you crazy? One more time for them idiots that don't get it.
Hey, fuck you doing?
Oh man, fuck you doing? Hey, NBA, I thought we was friends. What the fuck? Exactly. They watching too much Naruto. I'm right there with you. Right there with you. What's that opening theme for Naruto? You are my friend. They be running around their house playing that shit. You are my friend. Oh, that bullshit. That's what they listening to right now. Man, y'all better get up out of that shit. What the hell is wrong with y'all? You are, oh, hold on a minute. Virgil.
What's up, dude? What
Fuck you doing?
Well, I'm driving to a work site I'm working at, so I have a couple of minutes to spare.
Oh, man, yeah. I want to jump on here with you before I get off. I was actually finna go in here and watch the Venture Brothers and eat some dinner and lay down until I go to work.
All right. So what do you think about the new trailer?
You don't want the real answer to that, so I'll give you the hey guys answer. Guys, it was amazing. It was the best trailer in all of Dragon Ball history.
I can't wait for this movie to come out.
Yeah, so I can line up and not watch it. Man, I'm not finna spend no money on this, Verge. It ain't happening.
Right.
Look, I went to the Broly movie because my kids were genuinely interested, and I said, you know what? It'll give me a chance to be able to do a review on it. So I paid for it. We sat down, watched it, and it was good. I even came out and said the Broly movie was good. I still like the original Broly better, but I still think the movie was good. I don't always criticize Dragon Ball Super. If it does something right, I'll say it does something right. But what I just saw, man, listen, I got a question for you. Did you see those graphics? Does that not look like PlayStation?
Yes, sir. It looks like the Kakarot game.
It looks horrible. That's not movie level, man. That's video game level.
Yeah. Looks like cutscenes from a video game.
It does. That's my problem with it. It looks bad. Look, it might turn out to be a good movie, okay? I ain't gonna just say it won't. But let me tell y'all what that trailer ultimately turns out to be today. That trailer is something for people like Geekdom to keep their channel breathing for another day. He's gonna milk. He's already done so far, I think, 2 or 3 videos about this already. So this is just something for him to milk. That's all it is.
Yeah, can't hate on the guy that is making this money, but he'll probably make another 3 or 4 videos out of it.
Oh, no, you guys know I never hate on him making his paper. Look, I've already made up in my mind, and you guys know I've said this live on the air. I think the people consuming his content are just as much to blame as him. Because if I make 10 videos on the same thing and you watch all 10 of them, who's really at fault? Me or you?
The one that's watching.
Exactly. If I make 10 videos on this cell phone and I say the same thing in each video on this damn cell phone, if you watch me make 10 videos about the same phone saying the same shit, then your ass is a stupid one.
Well, let me put it this way then. If I'm driving and I picture of a hitchhiker and he kills me, is it my fault?
Shut up. Now you done forced my hand. See, guys, I want to say something here. I want to get something very clear. I, MBA, am a very good Southern Christian man. People like Virgil turn me into this atheist devil that I am. I'm tired of getting blamed for all this bad stuff. It's time to tell the truth. I am not a bad person. At all. Hang on just a second here. I'm looking for something.
You're gonna tell me now that you're a pastor at a church or something?
Yeah, I actually am an ordained minister.
The
Hang
church
on
that you at a church. All right.
Yeah, I mean, look, man. I'm just gonna do what everybody else say. I'm just gonna say the same shit. They made me do it. NBA made me do it. Fuck, it works. How many people done got away with shit by saying that? It fucking works. Hang on a minute, man. I gotta play this fucking video thanks to you. Hold up.
Alright. Traffic is bad too.
If I'm driving down the road and I see a hitchhiker and I pick up the hitchhiker and he kills me and my friends in the car, is it my fault?
Excuse me, the fuck did you just say?
If I'm driving down the road and I see a hitchhiker and I pick up the hitchhiker and he kills me and my friends in the car, is it my fault?
Yes! 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 Yes!
Yes, it's your fucking fault, idiot. Like, who the fuck is that stupid, man?
Your Honor, but he made me do it. Okay, not guilty.
Hey, look, I'm waiting on the day somebody go to court and say they were watching one of my videos and I made them do it. I'm waiting on that day. I will show up live at their court hearing and testify. Because, you know, they blame shit on everything. This lady the other day, she killed both of her children because she said she wanted them to go to heaven. Murder kids. Like, they blame it on everything. So I'm shocked that somebody ain't done that shit. And, like, the police come in and they watching the NBA video. You know, so they can say, it was him. He made me do it. Shit crazy, man. Look, Verge already thinking about it. He finna go punch somebody in the mouth. But look, I'm watching NBA right now. He told me to do this. Somebody brought up the other one too. Where is it? Hold on a minute. Damn it. Stop bringing up these videos that I happen to be making. Hang on a minute, Verge. You doing that electric slide thing, dude. I can't hear you.
I'm in traffic and the signal's not very good here, so.
Alright, well, just catch up with me later, man. We're going to do a lead cast Saturday, so just catch up with me then. Yeah, that thing is tripping hard. Now, somebody brought this up too. Hold up. I deleted the original, so I had to remake this one. I had to remake this one for y'all.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! I hate
You serious?
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! I hate
Y'all see that? That's them right now. Look at the eyes. That every time they watch me, that's them right there. Trolling the hell out of these boys. Doing them dirty. That dirty. I know they hate me. I don't give a fuck no more. You know, I was actually thinking about that. That would have been funny. Who knows? I might do another one. Anyways, I only got 5 hours before I gotta go to work, and then I gotta get some sleep so I can get up at 8 o'clock in the morning and drive 2 hours to my brother's house. I haven't seen my mom, my brother, or my sister in like almost 3 months. Because of my brother got sick and was in the hospital, my mom got sick, my sister got sick, and even I was sick. So we couldn't be around each other. That and I live in another city, so I got to get up in the morning. I'm gonna drive to my brother's. He told me he found me a PS5, I hope he did, but if he didn't, who cares? But he told me he's been looking for me one because I haven't had any luck. I've drove all over Nashville to different stores, different places, and every time they say they got one, I always get there a step too late and somebody done bought it. Dude, yeah, you can't find them anywhere. You know? What are you talking about still looking? You can't find them anywhere. Everywhere I go, they just don't have them. I was in Walmart today. I almost knocked out the glass case and just took the one on display. Just stuck it under my arm and just ran out the door with it. Now, you can't find them, man. And not everybody got connections like St. Cloud. Video game testing ass nigga. He can just call his job. Hey, boss, can I get the latest stuff so I can pretend to test games and get paid for it? If you a game tester, how come the games coming out lately suck so bad? You need to be better at your job, St. Cloud. Because we've been getting some trash games lately, and people like you who test them, you ain't doing a good job. What do you mean I'm jealous? What are you talking about? How can I be jealous because you got a PS5? I got enough money to buy 10 PS5s. So which one of us is actually jealous? The fact that I can't find one don't mean nothing. I got enough money to buy 10 of them. So who cares? Oh yeah, let's keep something in mind. You got yours for free because you work in that field and they sent you one. So don't act like you actually bought you one. Don't try to act all high and mighty. That's why you started your gaming channel back up, because you got a PS5. Alright, look, you think I don't know what's going on with you? Please. If I play video games like that, I might matter. I mean, I might care. But honestly, I just wanted just to have it. I don't want it because I want to play it. I just want to be able to say I got one like everybody else. What you talking about? Oh, you jealous? Jealous of what? Are you kidding me, Cloud? Look, you sleeping with that PS5. That's all the trim you get. Confirmed with proof. St. Cloud's banging his PS5. Dude, please, get out of town with that. You know better than try to roast me. Especially live on my own shit. Are you crazy? I tell you what, get your ass on the line. Get on the line. Don't do it from the chat. Jump on, Yinkle. Get your ass on the voice line. You don't talk all that shit. Come on. Let's do this. It's been a while anyway. You due for a roast or 3. Coming at me about no PS5. Because guess what? When I do get one, I'm getting 5 of them. I'm going to have all 5 of them sitting back there on the wall behind me. I'm going to have them all piled up against the wall just to fuck with you. Then what you going to say? Shit, I can't help it they unavailable right now. Like, you going to try to actually roast me because the shit that I want is unavailable. Yeah, I can go on Amazon and buy one right now. But I don't want to pay $1,000 for it. Fuck that. Why should I pay $1,000 for something that costs $500? Nah, I'm good. I want to buy it for what it's worth. Yeah, anybody can go on Amazon right now and get one. Hell, I just seen one on that other day. It's like, I think it's like $1,200. Man, I'm not paying that. You crazy? Just because I can afford it don't mean I should have to pay that much. That's dumb. And there ain't even no games out for it right now. I'd understand if there was something to play on it. But there ain't nothing to play on it. My brother got one and all he plays is PS4 games on it. So I would understand if there was something on it to play. But come on, man. Dude, I seen a scalper on eBay that's selling them for like $9,000 a piece. Man, you crazy. Hurry up, Cloud. You taking too long. Don't be scared now. Look, he trying to get all ready and stuff. Stop drilling that PS5 and get on the line. Oh, baby, you're the love of my life. He tearing that thing up right now. Oh, my favorite girl. Sorry, I have to plug the controller in and play you. Verge, you still on here?
Yeah, my bad. I was going through bad reception.
Oh, I had logged off, man, because I thought you would just dipped on a nigga or something. There he is. Come on.
There he is.
What's up? What's up? Get that Vaseline off your hands from where you was rubbing down your PS5 and turn your mic on.
He's on mute.
He rubbing that PS5 down. The precious. Man, please. I don't feel bad.
There we go.
I don't feel bad at all that I don't have one yet. Because I'm not a game enthusiast, so I don't really
So
care.
why are you complaining about it? Not being able to find one. If you don't mind, you don't need to mention it.
Because if you're looking for something and you can't find it, it's irritating. And people complain about irritation.
But you just said you don't care.
No, I said I don't care if I have one or not because I'm not going to play it. I just want one to have it.
Then what do you need to complain about? You have better things.
I got a lot of better things, like money.
I got money too.
No, you don't.
Maybe not as much.
Oh,
maybe not as much as you. Not as much as you, but I got money.
How much money you got, bro? How much money you make?
Shut up, Mr. Krabs.
How much you make in a year? Your brokenness.
About
Yup, Mr.
24,000.
24,000. I make that in 2 months.
Well, good for you. You got
24.
a better job.
Wait a minute. $24,000. Man, you sit up and talking like you big money bank. You make 24. Cloud, if I could jump through this electrical device like the shocker and choke you, I would. I can't believe you actually spoke those words on my live stream.
You guys are funny.
Somebody just sent me another one of those "you've been hacked" emails. Man, shut up. What did he leave, Verge? What happened?
No, I'm here.
What you get quiet for? So you telling me right now?
I cannot say anything because the disparity between your job and my job is so huge. You can't compare.
No, what I wasn't even finna go there. I was finna say that PS5 is probably the most expensive thing you own then.
No.
Dude, listen, you got yours. You got yours for free. Like, listen, Verge bought his, Truth bought his, all them other niggas bought theirs. So I can understand them having a shit ton of pride in the fact that they bought theirs. You got yours as a benefit of working a certain job. I wouldn't even be proud of that. I mean, I'm glad you got one because I want everybody to get what they want. But dude, really? You can't.
So you're telling me you can't be proud of getting a benefit from the job that you work your ass off for? You're telling me you're not proud of any benefits you gain.
You want to know the benefits I gain from my job? It's called money. It's called 2 corporate accounts. That's the benefit of my job. There ain't no existential benefits. There ain't no I don't have nobody like handing me free prizes or none of that bullshit.
But you're proud of it, right? You proud that you earned that, right?
Look, I just now said I'm glad that you got one, but you didn't even let me finish what I was saying. I'm not telling you to not be proud of it. I'm telling you the fact that you got a free one means you can't throw it in my face.
I didn't.
You did.
You're the one that brought it up. You brought it up first.
Virgil,
I was just sitting there in chat.
Virgil,
I admit I was laughing.
Line. Did he not throw it in my face? Did he not call me jealous?
After you came at me about having one for free, you called me out.
No, I didn't. I said you got
You mentioned the
one from your
PS5.
That you can't complain that you have one. You cannot complain if you don't have one, or not care if you don't have one. But then you are complaining about it. That's what he said. The rest I couldn't hear because I'm already here at work.
Well, I'm talking about what he wrote in the chat. I'm reading that too. See, you didn't see all of that because you was driving. But yeah, you can't say I'm jealous. That's like somebody rolling up to a restaurant and getting a free sandwich and then turn and look at somebody and say, "You jealous that I got a free sandwich?" No, because I can buy one. Listen, the situation is not that I can't get a PS5. It's that they are unavailable. That's the difference. That's like if I want a fucking Lamborghini. I can't buy one in Tennessee, but I can go down to Florida.
That's not actually true. That's not actually true. They're not unavailable. You just said yourself you could get one for $1,000 off Amazon.
That's unavailable
so it's not
to me.
that they're unavailable.
That's
you have the money to pay for it. You said you could buy 10 of them.
I can.
So if they're going for $1,000 a piece, that means you could drop $10,000 on.
I can afford something don't mean I should pay more than what it's worth. You missed the part where I said that.
No, I got exactly that.
Okay, listen, guys.
Telling you what you said.
If everybody else go and buy, let's say everybody goes and buys a car, and you want the same exact car, so you go to the same place to buy that car, and they say, yeah, we'll sell you one, but you got to pay $20,000 more for it than everybody else paid for it. Even if you can afford it, do you think you should have to?
But you can't go around saying it's unavailable.
Whenever I have to pay more than its value, to me that's unavailable.
Well, that's your view, and then I
Okay,
got my view.
I tell you what,
we can agree to disagree.
Would you pay $1,200 for a PS5?
No, I would not.
Okay, so shut the fuck up. You made my point. Just
Not
because
really.
just because I got the money don't mean I should have to pay that much for it. Okay, can you afford a $1,000 hooker?
I would not pay for one.
No. Can you afford a $1,000 hooker? Yes or no?
No, I got kids. I got my son to take care of my house payment.
Wait a second. Okay, I can afford a $1,000 hooker, but guess what? I would rather take the $50 one and get my dick sucked than pay $1,000 to get my dick sucked. You see the point I'm making?
I see your point.
It's not that I can't fucking get one. It's that I'm not going to get my ass raped paying double what everybody else is paying for the fucking thing. I could have one here tomorrow if I wanted it, but I'm not going to pay double or in some cases triple for something everybody else is getting for the regular price. That's fucking retarded. Because guess what that makes me? If I buy one at $1,200, everybody gonna say, man, you a fucking idiot. You could have got that for $650. Sorry, but I'm not that damn stupid. So yes, I can afford one if I want one, but I'm not paying that price. That's dumb. You just said yourself you wouldn't pay it. So why the hell would you expect me to do it? They're literally scalping them on eBay for $9,000, Cloud. You got $9,000 to throw at a video game?
The $9,000, I will agree that it shouldn't be paid.
Dude, $1,000 shouldn't be paid. It's worth $500, and that's all they're getting out of me. So when I find one for $5, I'll buy the motherfucker. My brother, guess what? My brother got his for free. My nephew was in the military overseas in Japan. He sent his dad one. My brother didn't pay for his. But my brother's never said, you're jealous of me because I got one. Because he know he got his shit for free.
I was fucking with you when you came at me.
Look, niggas that get free shit can't brag about it is what I'm saying. You can't brag it because you got it for free. That'd be like if a nigga gave you a car and then you roll up next to somebody who paid for their shit and say, I got a car. Yeah, nigga, because somebody gave it to you. That's the point I was making.
But the difference is I got it for free because I worked for it.
No. You got it for free. So
I've been putting in 17 years of work in the same job.
That don't mean they owe you. Wait a minute. They don't owe you a PlayStation for that. They owe you a paycheck for that.
It's a
the
benefit.
PlayStation is a perk, but they don't actually owe you that.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's a perk. So you can't talk about it as like you earned it. You don't earn perks. Perks are just shit that your job gives you. That's not something that you earn. A paycheck is earned. A perk could be the secretary giving you a blowjob in the company bathroom. That could be a perk. I've worked at places like that where you can get the hookup on the job. I got a friend who got fired from Burger King because he fucked the manager in the Burger King. So that's a company perk. What I'm saying is, dude, the way you came at me is like you fucking just dropped a big ton of cash for your shit. That's the way you... Now, I'm not saying you meant to do it. I'm telling you what it sounded like when you did it. Because sometimes we don't have the ability to listen to what we're saying when we're saying it. So the way you came at me is like you big money banks dropping a bunch of money when the truth is you didn't even pay for yours. That's the point I was trying to get at.
And my point is, I wasn't even saying anything about it. You were talking about a PS5. And then I made a smile. I made a laughing emoji, and then you went in on me.
No,
and you can watch the stream. It's right there on the stream once you're done.
You said that I was jealous of you, and I said, "Why am I jealous? I got money."
After you ripped into me for the fact I got it for free from my job, I didn't say shit and rub it into your face.
I told you to stop acting like big money banks because you got a free one. I said, you acting like a dude who walked in the store and bought the motherfucker. The way you came at it is like, nigga, you still looking for one? I've been done had mine. That's how you came at me. But
you're ignoring the fact I didn't say shit until you came at me first. There wouldn't even be this discussion if you hadn't come at me about it.
You the one be talking shit in my chat. I'm sitting here scrolling back reading it right now.
And rewatch the stream because I was responding to what you were saying.
You called me a deflecting ass. Let's see. Maybe you can buy 10, but it don't help if you can't get one. LOL. Let's see. Yeah, I'm reading everything you're saying, right?
Because I'm fucking with you. I always fuck with you. You act like this is not a common occurrence.
Calm down.
I am calm.
Calm down. I'm only reading back to you what you said. That's it.
And we do not have the benefit of you being able to replay what you said before.
Sure you do. When the stream is done, replay the shit.
That's what I'm saying. When you go back and replay the stream, you will see I didn't say anything until you came at me.
I told you to stop acting like big money banks because you got a fucking free one. Because, God, listen, let's do this. For everybody who's been listening to this conversation so far, did Cloud come into the conversation acting like he was all that because he had one? Yes or no? Thumbs up if that's the same thing y'all got from what he wrote. Because I'm sitting there reading it. You came off like you big money shit because you got one. Even though you didn't pay for it. That's the way you came off, dude. I'm only telling you what you sounded like. I don't give a shit if you got one. I actually said I'm glad you got one. I don't care if you got one or not. That ain't the point. But the point is, you can't come in bragging about some shit you got for free, dude. Like, I'm sorry, you can't. That's part of the man code. If my brother gave me a pair of Jordans, I didn't buy them Jordans, so I can't put them on and walk down the street like I'm all that when my brother gave them to me. It'd be different if I worked hard and bought them motherfuckers myself. And what I was trying to get you to understand is you came off like a guy who lacked humbleness. You lack the understanding that the only reason you got one is because you work in an industry where you test video games. Were it not for that, you would be in the same boat as me. You said yourself you can't afford $1,000, so you can't afford to buy one right now. Because that's what they're going for right now, Cloud. Everywhere you look, even Amazon, they are 1,000 plus. I checked today. Amazon, if you want one on Amazon right now, go on there and look and see if I'm lying about the prices. Go on eBay and look right now. I'm not saying I can't buy the shit. I'm saying I shouldn't have to pay that much for it. Nobody should. Not you, not me, not these niggas in the chat. It's too much for a console. If you want to...
I'm not disagreeing with that. I am not disagreeing that it is too much. I have not once said
but listen,
that is not the case.
Listen to
my
what you
point,
said, Cloud.
I know. I exactly said
if you can
the fact that you can afford it,
go get it. That's what you said.
Yeah.
And I tried to explain to you, yes, I can afford it, but I shouldn't have to pay that fucking much. Just because I can afford. You ever heard the old saying, just because you can do something don't mean you should? That's the same thing with money. Just because you can afford something, it don't mean you should. You shouldn't have to pay double for something just because you can pay double for something. That's all it is. Yeah, I could buy one right now. I could go on Amazon and fucking buy one right now and have it here tomorrow or the next day. What I'm saying is I'm not finna fucking pay that fucking price. That's dumb. But you came off like a guy who, oh, I got mine, so why ain't you got yours? That's how you came off. And I know you was playing before you get all crazy. I was playing with you too. You the one get your panties in a bunch.
My panties are not in a bunch.
Don't be getting all mad because I roast the shit out of you. You know
I'm glad you finally did. You've been ignoring me. I've been fucking with you for weeks and weeks.
Here we go with the I've been ignoring you. Come on. What are you, one of my kids? Am I supposed to pay attention to you?
Look, no, I ain't black.
Oh, hell no. See, now you're getting racist. Y'all see this fucking bullshit?
See, you taking it racist.
Y'all see this fucking racist? Look, you lucky that I'm an equal opportunity racist, you cracker. So I don't care. You know,
call me a cracker's racist.
No, it ain't.
I didn't.
No, it ain't. The cracker is not racist. No, it's not. Honky is racist, but not cracker.
Oh, since when did we change the racist terms to not be racist? You the racist police?
Look, if this was your channel, then cracker would be racist. Since it's my channel, it's not racist. Now, I want you to take a gander at your TV screen. That's the cheapest one I found on Amazon right there. Take a gander at your screen.
Hold on, let me restart
That's the cheapest one I found. I'm looking right now. That's the cheapest one. Now, how many of y'all willing to pay that for a fucking PlayStation? That's on Amazon. How many of y'all willing to pay that?
That is ridiculous.
How many of y'all think y'all should have to pay that? Yeah, I could buy that right now. But why should I have to pay with tax and everything? It's going to be $1,500. With tax and everything, that's $1,400. You throw the tax on, it's going to be almost $1,500. Come on. Nobody should have to pay this. I don't want one bad enough to pay this. I want one just to have it. But I don't want one this bad. Hell no. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Go ahead.
This is what they're going for now. Okay? Like everywhere. This is Amazon right here. It's even worse on eBay, dude. eBay is 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 minimum.
Well, eBay's normally way more expensive than Amazon anyways.
Well, that's Amazon's idea of keeping prices down. Right there. Walmart.com. I went on Walmart. Their start at $9.99 and up. Best Buy's website, they start at $9.99 and up. All I'm saying is, I want one, and yes, I got the money, but I'm not paying double what everybody else paid. It's just a principle of the matter. So maybe I misspoke when I said they're unavailable. I should change that. They're unavailable because I'm not paying what they're asking for. That's a better way of saying it. Yes, they're out there. You can get one right now. But if I got to pay $1,500, to me, that's stupid and unavailable. And I'm not doing it. Exactly. I know exactly. I could go in the classified section of the newspaper right now, and I could buy a car for $1,000 right now. I could buy a Nissan or a fucking Toyota or anything right now for $1,000.
Ain't gonna guarantee that it's gonna be good.
Okay, but can you ride a PlayStation to work?
No.
Exactly. You can't ride a PlayStation to the grocery store. You can't ride a PlayStation down to the local restaurant to get you something to eat. So no, come on. It don't hold the same value to me, dude. That's what I'm saying. PlayStation don't hold the same value to me. That's just like, oh, and look, Xbox is even worse. Before we even jump on Sony, Microsoft is even worse, guys. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, the Series X's were just ridiculous in prices.
I don't know what's going on with that company. I like Microsoft, but fuck them. What they're doing right now is nope. $219 for a fucking memory card to stick in the back? Man, you crazy as hell. Fuck that. Why didn't they just put memories in these things? Why do you gotta buy all these expansion cards and shit? Why didn't they just put the Xbox Series? The Xbox One X and the PS4 have 2 terabytes of memory in them. How come these new systems don't have that?
Yeah, they waited a while, stuck you with a 500 gigabyte, and now they're offering an upgraded SSD that they're selling separately that you can put in, on top of getting
Dude,
an HDD.
This guy asked if the Series X is still in stock. Microsoft said that they're going to be low on stock until 2022. The CEO, Phil Spencer, of the Xbox side of the business, he came out the other day and said that it's going to be hard getting one until 2022 because they're having trouble. The microchips that they put in them, the manufacturer of those chips is not able to put them out fast enough. Same thing with PlayStation. It's also affecting the car business because the new cars that use those chips, they haven't been able to put them out. That's why you got a lot of cars sitting on lots because they can't sell them right now. And it's all because of one little computer chip. I forgot the name of the company. Cloud, you might know it, the people that make them dumb chips. Semiconductor, semi-something. I don't know what the fuck their name is. But I know that this one company is responsible for microchips for the car business, the TV business, everywhere. And they're having a shortage of them. That's the reason why you can't get these systems like they're supposed to. They should have never put these consoles out this early. They should have put these out at the end of 2021. That's when they should have came out. They should have never came out this early. Because by putting them out this early, knowing that you don't have the computer chips, you screwed everybody over, basically. That's what I think.
Pretty much.
They knew they wasn't going to be able to put them out like that. They knew it. And they still did it anyway. And that's what I'm really mad about. Because, come on, y'all fucked over a whole population. And here's something else that made me mad. The services for the PS4, they're slowly removing them. So at a certain point, the PS4 is just going to be a paperweight. Because they're removing the services for it because all the services are going to the PS5. Like, I got an announcement on my PlayStation the other day when I turned it on. Certain stuff on there is not going to be on there anymore because they're porting it over to PS5. So at a certain point, my PlayStation 4 is going to be useless. So that's the other reason I got to hurry up and get one. Because they're moving everything over to PS5.
The answer to your question is the company's name is TSMC.
Yeah.
Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company.
That's them. Those are the ones. And it's their fault that you can't get the system when you want it because they're not making enough chips. And that's just what they've been reporting. I don't know how true it is, but that's the report nationally that this company is not making the chips fast enough. And because of that, Xbox and PlayStation can't manufacture these systems fast enough. Well, no, scratch that. They have the systems, but they can't sell them yet because they don't have the chips. That's what it is. Who just jumped on my line?
This is
Radical.
RP.
Oh, what up, Radical?
And we got some Call Me JP in here as well.
Somebody echoing.
Yep, that's me.
JP, you're not listening to the YouTube feed, are you?
Oh yeah, I am. Sorry.
Yeah,
about
you gotta
that.
mute. You gotta mute that because it echoes back into the thing.
All right, sure. Let me do that real quick.
What up, Radical? It's been a minute, man. What you been up to?
No, nothing, man. I've just been busy because I got a new job at UPS as a package handler.
Yeah.
They were paying.
Good, man.
Yeah, they were paying.
So if I slip you 500, can a brother get a PS5?
I got my PS5 sitting in front of me right now.
Well, I haven't ran into any PS5s or Series X's yet.
Oh, damn,
so
really? Damn, it's like that.
yeah,
The
no.
other package handlers are getting to them first.
Let me know, man.
Yeah, they know.
Hey, let me know, man. I'll slide you one with my address. Slide you that money. Just take the address off of that shit and just paste my shit on there and send it. I got you.
Thanks. Well, I don't know. Most of the packages are in big, just brown cardboard boxes. So if there was one, I probably wouldn't even be able to tell. I'd be like, oh, it's
So
probably a
you mean
PS5 in there.
I gotta. Well, see, this is how you do it. You measure a PS5 box, and then you add like maybe two more inches of cardboard to basically simulate the cardboard box that it's inside of. That right there pretty much gets you close. Be my luck, I guess. It'll be my luck. I get some pots and pans.
Right? You get a Keurig machine.
Probably. Hey, I do a live unboxing of that shit. Start pulling out
Awesome.
Tupperware and shit like that. But like, where the fuck is my game at? Basically playing the hell out of myself.
I remember the dude at Amazon got my fucking PS5 package.
Now, I'm going to tell you what's happening. A lot of people are getting desperate, and they're going on Amazon, and they're paying that $1,500.
My friend was going to do that.
Look,
I told him,
I'm not going to do that because, look, my Xbox is right here on the desk next to me. I ain't turned this thing on in so long that, I mean, honestly, I haven't. It's just been sitting there. It's got dust on it. I don't game like that.
Series X, right?
I mean, well, for me, I'm not worrying about it because, well, for a while, like Xbox, all the games that are coming to Series X, you could still play on Xbox One because they do that whole like cloud gaming stuff.
You can play most of them on PC.
Yeah, and then with
they're doing that cross-platform thing where it's on Windows.
The cross-platform.
Yeah, it's on Windows, it's on Series X, and it's on Xbox One. It's on all three of them.
Yeah, and then the PS5. Most of the good games won't come out till like 2022, 2023 anyway. So I'm not.
The only game that I want for Xbox is State of Decay 3. That's it.
Wait, they got a third one coming?
Yes.
Oh shit!
And it's gonna be now they say it's gonna be on all the systems, but some people say it's gonna be exclusive to the Series X. And if that's the case, I gotta get one because that's the only game I want. I love State of Decay. That's my shit. And
I'm gonna get a contract for that.
They dropped the trailer for the third one, and it looks pretty good. Like you got to go watch it if you haven't seen it. They put out a trailer for it about a year ago almost.
Same gameplay as the second one?
No, it's better. It's been upgraded. It's way better.
It sucks that they're doing their testing in house, so we don't get a contract.
They're doing their testing in house.
Yeah,
they're keeping their testing in house.
Cloud is a game tester, but Xbox don't.
That's pretty cool, man.
Xbox don't use outside game testers. They do it all themselves. And Xbox is getting ready to buy like 10 more studios.
Listen.
They just announced the other day they're going to buy 10 more game studios. And here's my question:
isn't Sony doing the same thing? They've been buying studios left and right.
They bought like 30. They bought like 30 game studios. Where are the fucking games, Xbox? You're buying studios, but there ain't no games.
They're playing it right now as we see it. They're talking.
They playing the long game. I know what they doing. It's a business move. If you buy up all the game developers, then it shortens the list for companies like PlayStation. Because a lot of those developers used to work for PlayStation. Now they don't. They all exclusively Xbox. So I know what Xbox
about the indie developers?
What Xbox?
Does that apply too?
Well, Xbox claims that games that were scheduled to come out for the PS5 are still going to. But after that, they're not making anything else for PlayStation. It's going to be all Xbox. Like they said, they were doing that with the new Elder Scrolls game has already been tagged as an Xbox exclusive. So if you want to play Elder Scrolls, they said Elder Scrolls. There's some new space game coming out. I forgot the name of it. It's like a space RPG. It's going to be exclusive.
I know what he's talking about. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it too. But it's supposed to be like the biggest RPG game ever made. It's exclusively like I see what Xbox is doing, but something else that they finna do, I think, is a dumb move. They're talking about acquiring EA Sports. Guess what? I would have acquired EA Sports back when Madden was actually a good game, but now that Madden
what year was that?
Now that Madden sucks, I wouldn't buy that fucking company.
What Microsoft is basically doing is they're buying up all these companies, and this way they control the release dates. So their big games, they can delay the smaller games that people are really looking forward to, and they can put their bigger projects out first so there's no competition, so they maximize their profit for their bigger franchises.
And the other thing that they're doing is they're going to make it to where PlayStation and Nintendo have to pay them for video games for development. Because they already said they're still going to allow game development for Nintendo and PlayStation. They're just going to have to pay Xbox for it, which is a smart move. That's a pretty smart move. That's a smart move. Like
just like with Bungie.
Because really, when you think about it,
I
was thinking like, Nintendo's doing their own thing. We got PlayStation and Xbox, right? We're mainly talking about them. I usually think that Nintendo's doing their own thing. working on their own stuff. You know, they're cooking their
You
own.
want me to tell you what Nintendo needs to do? Nintendo needs to go back to. They need to go back to a regular fucking console. All this handheld shit needs to stop. Okay,
You mean like home console?
It's time to go back to a regular fucking console like the original Nintendo, like the Super Nintendo, like the Nintendo 64.
Like the 64.
I just want the fucking consoles to be on par with the fucking Xbox and PlayStation because they haven't been on par since like the GameCube.
No,
they've always been like two generations behind.
Right? They have a recent Switch that just dropped today.
No, they have.
That Switch doesn't do anything. It's just an OLED screen. It's still the same.
It's an OLED screen that's still running on 720p. I want you to keep in mind.
Wait a minute. 720p, dude.
Yes, 720p.
Xbox and PlayStation are at 4K.
Yeah, they're at 4K.
They still. Switch.
Nintendo. The Switch does not have the processing power. Like I'll use Persona 5 for example. The Switch cannot, at the moment, put Persona 5 on their console. They want to, but it's too powerful for the console. That's why when they put out Persona 5 Strikers, they actually dumbed down and had it tailor-made so that could work on their console.
Well, they have to do that with every game that they take like that and put on the Nintendo. They have to dumb it down.
That's why a lot of games on the Switch, the frame rate's always like crap because it's like the processor is crap.
Well,
like frame rate's always like 20 frames per second.
That's why I said they need to go back to developing a home-based console. I get it. The handheld stuff is fine, but they need a home console like the Xbox, like the PlayStation, with actual. You know, it don't even got to be 4K. I'll take 1080p at this fucking point from Nintendo.
You take 1080p?
Yeah. I mean, you got to keep in mind who we're talking about. It's fucking Nintendo. 1080p is like a dream for that company.
I'm saying, and Nintendo, most of their like IPs are all cartoon characters anyway, so they're not going to be focusing on like 4K graphics.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you straight up. If I have to play a Nintendo, I'll play the original NES before I'll play the Wii.
Play the original. Man, I stick to SNES. What do you mean? They got better games.
Got my GameCube, right?
They got better games on SNES than NES.
Some of the best games in Nintendo history are on the original Nintendo and the Super Nintendo.
He's forgetting Chrono Trigger and
Chrono Trigger is on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it's one of the best games. You said.
I just now said some of the best games on Nintendo are on the NES and the Super NES. I just said that.
I thought I'd go down the list. Why not?
Listen to this guy. You're gonna go down the list, all right? The Hall of Fame list of assholes. Now, I mean, look, I got all those systems. The only systems I don't have are the two newest ones, but I got all the rest of them. And I know what I'm talking about here. I play my retro systems all the time. I just put my Dreamcast up a little while ago. I was playing it. I take the Sega Dreamcast over the damn Nintendo, whatever the hell it is.
You take the Genesis over that?
Yes, I would. In a heartbeat.
I got the majority of my retro consoles in storage at the moment.
Look, the Nintendo 64 was the last time the Nintendo was good, as far as I'm concerned. After that, they just started making a lot of mistakes. They start, and my favorite game.
If we want to talk about the last time the last time these companies were good, I'll say PS2. Last time Sony was good.
Nah, PS4.
I'll say
PS4 was pretty successful, dude. You can't.
I like the PS4. I like the PS4.
PS4. I mean, listen, the PS4. You know, the sales numbers alone says that it was worth it.
Yeah.
I mean,
ironically, the PS2 was like the weakest console in its generation. But it just had the best games. It just had like the best games.
I'll just say that for like PS4 had a bunch of great games, right? Some of my favorites on PS4. Some of them are remakes, but still, nonetheless, there were some great games on PS4.
Well,
PS3 I skipped, but yeah.
How the hell did we get into video games? We're supposed to be talking about Toriyama. This is crazy.
Nobody cares about him.
I
Oh,
derailed
see,
the conversation.
We were
That's
because we
that's
were
my
talking
bad.
how the movie looked like a video game, so we started talking about video games.
That's
What, Dragon
you know,
superhero?
that's actually pretty sad, but that's true.
Dude, you know what superhero looks like? It looks like
It looks like
it looks like a
fighters.
recent Dragon Ball game. It looks like
Dragon Ball Fighters.
Kakarot.
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 You know, I actually, it's something I don't understand. Toriyama himself doesn't like the fact that Goku is called a hero or considered a hero. But
Then why is he the main character?
For some,
Wait.
I'm just hold on. Let me finish. But for some reason, they can't stop using the words super or hero. Those words keep popping up. They even have Super Dragon Ball Heroes. And I'm trying to figure out, why is this word used so much when Toriyama himself don't even like it?
Because of all the fuck up the dub caused.
You have to understand, like, the Japanese fan base is mostly kids.
No, it's not. No,
it's not.
It's
No, it is
mostly
not.
30-something-year-old dudes marrying holograms. No, it ain't no kids. It's old-ass dudes over there. Damn near
The American audience is kids.
everybody that work at Toei is at least 60. So come on, man. You seen them,
the Japanese voice.
you
The
see
Japanese
old-ass
voice
people
actor.
coming out doing these panels. They got Goku.
Listen, we got-
the Goku lady's like 85. Come on,
Nah,
man.
she's a bag of skull and bones. Let's not.
Now listen, everybody like to use the kid angle. Let's keep it real about anime, okay? The actual target audience for anime is 17 to 35. That's the target audience.
And
Yep.
I've said from the
It shows
jump,
like-
anime is just adult cartoons.
Yeah, it's not man. Look, listen. Some of the anime that I've seen, there's no way I would let my sons watch it.
Yu Hakusho?
There are anime where you got full blown, 100% open nudity where dudes are banging chicks and
Right.
Oh no!
Have you seen the movie? Have you seen the movie Wicked City? That shit's crazy.
Man,
They have full
I
on
never heard of
nudity and
that.
shit.
Is it good?
Exactly. It's some. That's why when people say anime is for kids, no, it's not. It was never meant.
Yeah,
for
anime is
children.
not for kids. You could look at something like
Hell.
I'll list like some of my favorites, right? Fooly Cooly, not for kids.
Fooly Cooly. Listen, Fooly Cooly is one of those weird shows where a lot of people don't understand the meaning. Like the original, not the new ones that they made. The original Fooly
badass.
Cooly is amazing, but it has a lot of double and triple entendre shit going on. If you don't really pay attention, you'll miss every point and everything in that anime. It
Right.
really
I'll
is.
think,
It is a weird.
I was
anime.
also going to say Yu Yu Hakusho is not for kids.
Dude,
Fuck no.
listen, I can give you something more recent. Bleach is not for kids.
Man, I was watching Bleach at like 10 years old.
But it wasn't meant for people in your age group. It's motherfuckers slicing each other up with swords. That's not meant for a 10-year-old.
Yeah, they're just
No,
taking
like-
all these cool-looking animes over in
My first
Japan
episode
that
of
were
Bleach
made
was-
for adults, and they're just dumbing it down to
look,
make it
see,
palatable for American
Here's a
children
prime
audiences.
example of an old school anime that the whole thing is 100% adult themed. Cowboy Bebop. It's all adult themed. It's nothing.
You heard about the
in it-
Netflix live
there's
action?
Nothing in it for kids.
Wait, you heard about the Netflix live
Yeah, I
action
heard
they're
about
doing,
it.
right?
Yeah, of course I did.
And what's your thoughts on that? Because I was
my thoughts on it is I don't care, and I'm probably not gonna watch it.
Yeah, me neither.
The only
because
thing I can really say
I
on
watched
it is
Cowboy
the fact
Bebop
is
because Cowboy Bebop is an amazing anime, but I don't think all anime should be turned into live action. Look at
yeah,
the,
they
look
need
at,
to stop doing that. To
look
be
at
honest
the
with you,
look
they
at
gotta
the
stop.
look at the Dragon Ball live action. Look at Bleach live action. It always turns out
Yep.
bad. You can't recreate anime into real life. It's
Nah,
Yeah,
Dragon
Yeah.
Ball can't be live action because most of it they be flying around and shit, shooting key blasts. Most of that would just be CG anyways. The
No,
only
it's
time they
not
probably
even-
be real life is when they're talking.
like, here's what I say. I say, like, it only works as animation. Because the story you're trying to tell, the creator's vision, is meant to be in an animated format.
Well,
It's not-
Here's a prime example of what I mean by live action screws shit up. Let's take one of my favorites, Attack on Titan. In the anime of Attack on Titan, Asians are rare. Half Asians like Mikasa are even more rare. But in the live action, everybody's Asian. So how can you have a story where Asian people are considered rare, and then when you do the live action, they're all Asian? What are we supposed to pretend that they're not
Or,
Asian?
or the reverse. You take the Death Note Netflix movie. They're all supposed to be Japanese, but everybody there is white, and they changed the dude's name from Light Yagami to Light Turner.
Guys, I just had a news thing pop up on my phone. It says that R. Kelly is prepared to snitch on other child predators in Hollywood. So now that you done got busted, you finna try to snitch on other. Wow, dude. Just go serve your damn time and shut up.
Damn.
So you finna go snitching and getting other people locked up.
He's gonna go pull a Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah, I just got done reading. He said that he's gonna fully cooperate with authorities and basically out other people in the industry who've been doing pedophile stuff.
Oh,
so,
the rat.
So now you got two reasons for people in prison to kill you. You a snitch and you a pedophile. Great.
Man.
You ain't gonna last long at all, buddy.
We live by the rule of no snitching, man.
Dude, listen. When you in prison, snitching on people is instant. That's an instant death sentence. Yep. If I see somebody get stabbed, I didn't see nothing. You were standing right next to the guy. His blood is on your shirt. Oh no! I cut myself the other day. That ain't his blood.
I ain't seen nothing. I was texting. I had headphones in. I was listening to music.
Dude, I was making a peanut butter jelly sandwich. That's jelly stains. I don't know the fuck you talking about.
Strawberry.
I didn't do it. The sandwich did it.
Cause the people who did it are standing right there watching and waiting on your ass to snitch.
He's like, "Oh, what's that on my shirt? Ketchup? Okay."
Ketchup.
That's why I'm gonna tell you how the guards. When I was locked up, and tell you how the guards got people in trouble. They would come in, get somebody, and leave with them. And they would stay gone. What they would do is take them and put them in another cell unit and just leave them there. And then they'll bring them back and they'll come in the door and be like, thanks for all your help. And everybody in there all stop and be like, this nigga been snitching on us. And that's how they get you in trouble. Because then what happens is this. The guards done got you, they done put you in danger. Now they come in and say, well, everybody here want to kill you. So if you talk, we'll move you to another cell unit. But y'all the ones that put me in this situation. But they were doing that shit all the time when I was in prison. Every day they were doing that shit to people. That's how they got people to snitch on other people. Because if you think 50 dudes want to stab you, you're going to say whatever to get out of there. That's what they were doing. It's messed up, but it's true.
Yeah.
The cops, listen. The security guards or cops or whatever they are more crooked than the criminals that they watching. I promise you.
Really? Wow.
Look, we had drugs, cell phones, guns, real money, all that stuff in our cells. And how do you think that stuff gets in and out? If the prisoners don't get to leave, listen, if the prisoners don't get to leave, who's bringing all that shit in? The guards. The only people who go in and out are the people bringing it in. The guards.
Pretty much.
My last year in prison, they did like this big search where the warden and like 30 cops came in. They handcuffed everybody, made us all stand up against the wall, and they tossed all the cells. Like they just went in one cell at a time, and they just tossed everything out in the hall. By the time they got done, they found 5 pistols, like actual guns. They found about 50 different knives, screwdrivers, a hammer. I mean, all kinds of shop tools. They found cocaine, weed, ecstasy.
That's crazy.
I mean,
nuts.
And it's
at least you had nothing in your pockets. You're good.
It's all brought in by the guards. It's all brought in by the prison guards.
I never looked at it that way. That shit opened my eyes.
The guards were making the guards were making a lot of money. One of the guards that worked at our prison ended up being an inmate in that prison because
what the hell?
Well, there was a guy in there. He was a kingpin basically. When they captured this guy, his name is Nathan Benford. He dead now. But when he got arrested, they dug up his floor in his kitchen, and this dude had like $5-6 million in the floor of his kitchen. He had another $1 million stashed in the back of his washing machine. He had a safe buried in the backyard. All kinds of. This dude had money like crazy.
Well, that's one way to clean dirty money, I guess.
And he had a guard on his payroll there, and this guard was just doing all his dirty work and was getting paid by his associates. So this guard had hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they were trying to figure out how you a prison guard and you can afford a $70,000-$80,000 car and a big house and got all this money.
That's how niggas get caught.
And they finally figured it out that this drug guy was paying this guard to handle his business for him while he was locked up.
That's crazy.
And money is powerful. Even if you are locked up, if you got money and you are a mob associate or something like that and you got power, even though you're locked up, people are still afraid of you because you still got power. He was having people killed from in prison. Like, witnesses to his cases were popping up all over the place dead.
Like John Abruzzi from Prison Break.
Yeah, like anybody who was a potential witness, they had to move these people to different states and cities because there was like 3 or 4 people who, before they got a chance to testify, they was in the graveyard. Like, this dude wasn't playing.
God damn.
So they had to put him on what's called 23-1. If y'all never been to prison, I'll explain what 23-1 is. That means that you're in your cell for 23 hours. You don't come out. You come out for 1 hour to eat, take a shower, make a phone call, and they monitor that call to make sure you don't do anything illegal on it. And then you go back in your cell for 23 more hours. It's called 23-1. That's the only way they can keep him from putting hits on people. Because while he had freedom to walk around and use the phone, he was putting hits on people through the prison phone service. Like, it was crazy. I was in the same cell block with the dude. I was just like, and back then I was like 18, 19 years old. So I thought he was like the coolest motherfucker in the world. Because I was a young buck. I didn't know any better. And
Man, I don't even know how the fuck you even survive prison.
Well, I was a Crip. And when you're a member of a gang, it's instant protection. Like, when you get in there, like, once you come in, like, I'm gonna tell you the way it happened with me. I don't know how I did with everybody else. But when I got to my cell block and I put all my stuff in my cell, while I was busy putting stuff on the shelves and making my bed, I turned around and it's like 4 dudes standing in my cell. And they said, "What set?" They said, "What set you claim?" And I told them my set. They just backed off. Like, literally put their hands up and started walking backwards. When I told them what my rank number, what Crips I was a part of, what city I was in, they put their motherfucking hands up and said, "All right, you cool," and walked off. Next thing you know, the next day, like 6, 7 dudes from the same set knocked on my door. "What's up?" We gave each other dap. They said, "If you need anything, let us know." And I spent 3 years living like that. Did nobody fuck with me? Did nobody come my direction talking about shit? Because, I mean, I know I'm not saying that being in a gang is a good thing, but in prison it is. Because if you're part of a gang, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you in there.
Listen, in prison, you're pretty much forced to get into a gang. If you're not in one, when you go in, you pretty much have to go into one just to survive. You got a choice.
If you're not affiliated, that's what it's called, affiliated. If you go in and you're not affiliated, you better get affiliated. You better get jumped into a gang quick. Because
the initiation thing, right? Because my friend tried that and he didn't make it.
Your choices are very simple, okay? It's fuck or be fucked. That's just the way it is in prison. And I don't mean literally having sex. I mean, if you think you're going to go in there and go in it by yourself and you some kind of tough guy, you dead as a doornail.
You're not. You got to have protection. Right?
You got to have friends in there. You got to have guys that have your back. And unfortunately, the only people that really have your back in there are the gang members. That's the only thing they respect in there. They only respect gangs. You got the Nation of Islam. You got the skinheads, the KKK. You got the Crips, the Bloods, the Vice Lords, the Gangster Disciples. I mean, it's on it. It's hundreds of them in there, and you got to figure out which one can help you stay alive. Me, I was only gonna be there for. I had a sentence for 3 to 6 years. When you get a sentence for 3 to 6, that means that the earliest you can get out is 3 years. The latest you can get out is 6 years. I got out in 3 on good behavior because they have this thing in my state where for every 2 years you serve without any trouble, with no write-ups or nothing, they take a year off of the end of your sentence.
Is that in just that state or in other states too? Because I'm in New York.
I served 2 years, and they gave me a year for free because I was a good inmate the whole 2 years, and then they let me out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so let's say if you got 10 years and you serve 5 years and you don't give them any trouble, they're going to release you because you get all those other years for free. That's the way the system is.
Somebody in there for 14
Good behavior.
years.
Yeah, basically. And they actually have a number system where you can actually go online, because we had a library there where we go online and look at our stuff. You can go online and see how many points you had towards good behavior. And
They have libraries in prison?
Yeah, man, listen. I had a PlayStation in my cell.
There's no way. With the box TV too?
I had a TV, a PlayStation. I had a one of those, those little stove thingies that you cook shit on.
The
they let you have that shit in state prison.
Yeah, the little flat top thing. I had one of those to cook my food. I had all that stuff. Yeah, like prison is not what the shit y'all see on like Law and Order, and that's not what prison really like, y'all. That shit is made to scare you. Prison is nothing like that. And here's something else. All the people in there getting raped, those are the people who signed up for that. Because that's their way of being protected. If you become somebody's bitch, then that person protects you. Those people are doing that willingly. They're not being made to do that. Like, for real. A lot of people think that just guys are jumping out of the shower raping people. That's not what's happening. No, you got guys who willingly give themselves to other men for protection. That's what it was going on in my prison. Like, all the dudes that was going around doing gay shit, they were doing it willingly. They wasn't being forced. Most guys were just affiliated with gangs. Cause we had in my little, listen, the cell block that I was in was one of about 10. It was a giant building and it had like 10 different cell blocks. And then you had like the central block where all the guards and stuff were at. And they had like the see-through walls where you can see into every single pod. The one that I was in was for young gang members. That's really what it was. Everybody that was in my cell block was affiliated. Then you had a cell block that was for what we call witness protection. People who are too weak to be out in general population. That's where they put all the like transsexuals, the gay dudes, the old people who couldn't defend themselves. They put all of them, or people with like illnesses. They put all them in a cell block where it was like more security and nobody was allowed to come in there unless they were a prison guard, because all those people were too vulnerable to defend themselves. I was in the gang block because they have all your shit on file. They knew I was gang affiliated before they locked me up. So they put me in a cell block with all the other gang members. That's how it goes. Like, and then they had a cell block, like say if you got 100 years. They had their own cell block. Like lifers, they had their own cell block. Death row inmates had their own cell block. So they separate everybody based on their circumstances. They didn't just throw everybody into one big hole. That shit on TV is not real. Okay, you can't believe that. That's not how it operates.
Let's say you get 14 years.
They put all all the pedophiles and sex offenders in their own
all those people are in a separate cell block, and they're locked away so other inmates can't get to them. Because if you put them people out in general population, if you in there for raping a kid, you're gonna die if they put you in general population. Somebody's gonna kill you quick. So they have them locked up in their own little separate section. They don't put them out for other people to get their hands on them. Dude, listen. I'm banning you because you're just trying to be a troublemaker. We having a legit conversation. You just trying to be a punk. So get the hell out of my chat. I'm not even going to dignify that stupid question. You just a punk. Somebody like you could never survive the life that I live. So trying to make fun of it shows you how dumb you are. These guys that listen to me, they actually learn something from me. Everything that you guys pretend you've done, I've actually done it. I've robbed banks. I've sold dope. I've ran whorehouses, trap houses. I've transported drugs from Cuba to Jamaica to the Virgin Islands and back to America again. I've done all of that stuff. I lived that whole life. So all you guys pretending y'all Miami Vice, I actually lived that life when I lived in Miami. I did all that stuff for real. Wasn't a game to me. I grew up like that. I ran up on people and stuck a gun in their face and took their car and their money. I kicked in people's doors and took their shit. I've done all of that. That's why, I mean, these people coming on trying to pretend like they hard, all this. These people don't understand at all what it's really like.
I
didn't do those things because I was trying to be cool. I didn't do those things because I was trying to be a gangster. I did those things because I wanted to eat and have a place to sleep like everybody else. That's why most young dudes are in gangs, because they don't have family, they don't have anywhere to go, they don't have food to eat. So they go out there and do what they got to do to survive. That's what I was doing. Wasn't doing it because I wasn't doing that shit because I was proud of it.
This is life-saving advice. People just don't understand that.
I try to tell you guys the truth. I mean, I'm not going to sit up here and sugarcoat it. That was a horrible way to live. I hated living like that. You guys have no idea how scary it is to run up on somebody with a gun and you hope that they don't have a gun too.
That shit's fucking fearful, man. I'm sitting there getting chills thinking about that, man. Because look, my life's in the balance.
I done lived that life. Some of y'all ain't never ran up on somebody. Some of y'all never been in a shootout before.
Nope.
Thankfully, I haven't.
Thankfully, man.
My chat went down. I don't know why. Maybe it's been.
That's just crazy, man.
You broke
a lot of these people, like they think they the shit until their life ends up in danger, and then they're like, what do I do then?
Oh, it didn't go down. I see what it was. It's got a thing on it where it automatically stops showing if people not really chatting. It only stays active if people are using it. Like really.
That's a new layout, right?
Yeah. Hang on, I can actually change that. I didn't know it did that. Yeah, if people are typing, it'll stay active, but if people stop typing, it'll stop. So it's still working just like it's supposed to. Now, I mean, I was gonna do a stream probably on a different channel because I really don't want to mix this kind of stuff with anime. But I was gonna do a stream where I kind of try to give these young dudes a little bit of knowledge about how it really is out there. Man, I don't play these little games, these little online gangster games. I don't play because I don't actually live that life, and I know there's nothing glamorous about it. There's nothing special about it.
I know I am not built for that type of life.
I'm not built for it either. But what I'm seeing, right, and what you talk about, like you've been talking about this for like a long time. You seeing a lot of these YouTube rejects. I call them rejects. They want to think they're hard. They want to think they're the shit. When in the reality, they're just some scrawny kid with glasses, freckles, probably lives in the mom's basement.
I'm going to tell you something, guys. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't care how hard and tough you are. I want you to imagine being in prison, 19 years old, and my first cellmate, when I first got to the prison, the first guy I was in a cell with, before I got moved to the pod that I eventually lived in for 2 years, he had 118 years. This guy raped over 30 women and killed 5 of them. That was my first cellmate. And he had no problem with murdering people. He could have killed me simply because I had a short sentence. Because a lot of guys do that. They get mad because somebody else is getting out sooner than them and they kill them. Happens all the time.
No fair, you got a short. It's like they're like, no fair, you got a short sentence.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. And I'm going to tell you something. That was my first time in an actual prison. There's a difference between the county jail and then being shipped to a prison really far away from your home. A lot of people think jail and prison are the same. They're not. Okay?
Something like Rikers Island, right?
They're not even close.
Also, what a lot of the guys that have long sentences will do is they'll try and create a situation that will cause the person with a shorter sentence to get additional charges.
Yep. My cousin was in the same cell block with me, and he had a 5-year sentence. He got into a fight, stabbed a guy, and his sentence got adjusted to 15 years.
Wow.
And he didn't even start the fight. The guy punched him first. Punched him in the back of the head. And my cousin stabbed him. And the dude didn't die, but because it was an aggravated assault, they added on to his sentence. And his sentence went from 5 years to 15 years. In a matter of a few seconds. Yep. Like, that kind of stuff happens all the time in there.
Yeah.
I try to tell people, prison and jail and crime, it's real easy to get into. It's hard as fuck to get out of. I'm a success story, guys.
Listen, that's why I'm trying to,
I'm a real success story.
You experienced
To go from prison,
you talking about it, you're spreading the information to other people.
To go from prison to having a family and owning my own business was not easy. And it took me, I got out of prison at 21 years old. I'm 44. That's how long it took me to fix all the mistakes I made. Yeah. Okay? From the age of 21 to 44. That's how long it took me to get to where I'm at now. Because that's how bad I fucked my life up. Over 20 years.
That's from the ground up, man.
Yeah, because you have no choice but to rebuild. When you've been to prison, you have to rebuild your life from scratch. You got to fucking fix every damn mistake you made. And guess what? People still hold it against you. I got people on this website. I got out of prison before some of these dudes were even born. And what do they come on my shit and say? You've been to prison. Some of these dudes wasn't even alive when I got out of prison.
I know that's the thing,
2005 ass kids, man.
I know that's the thing. It's like you
get out of born in 2005 when they saying some shit like that.
No, they come on my channel all the time talking that shit. I be laughing because I'm like, dude, you wasn't even born when I went to prison, and you wasn't even born when I got out. Like you were born years after I got out. Some of these dudes come. Listen, I got out of prison in 2001. So if you were born in 2001,
I was born in 2001.
Exactly. When you couldn't even talk when I got out of prison. So the idea that you're talking to me now,
I'm a summer kid, man. I'm July.
Yeah.
You couldn't even walk when I got out of prison. That's what I be trying to tell these young dudes on here. They be on here talking all this shit. You guys have no idea how it was back then. Y'all got it made with all this fucking technology. We didn't have none of that shit back then. None of that shit.
Like, I say it's crazy too because it's like thinking like 2001. It's like, I mean, people still do it now, but especially like back in like the early 2000s, like if you had a criminal record, especially someone as violent as yours, and you try to get a job, they're like, nope, I don't want you.
Well,
I was like,
why do you think I started my own
business? They still do that.
Why do you think I started my own business? Man, listen, when I got out of prison,
so you don't have to
I tried for years to get a job. The only job I was able to get as a job as a fucking janitor, mopping floors. And I started this exhaust cleaning business because I was making like $1,300 a month. Okay, now I make that in a day. But that's what I was making in a month.
How much do you usually make in a year?
I couldn't do it no more. I said, no, I got to do something else or I'm going to die. I'm not going to be, or I'm going to end up committing another crime because I just wasn't making enough. Because I'm going to tell y'all the truth. All I thought about while I was working that fucking janitor job, barely scraping by, all I was thinking about is crimes that I could commit to get some fast money. Because I was so frustrated with the fact that I couldn't get a regular job because of my record. And finally, I just quit that shitty job and started a business. And I was scared to death because I didn't have any money. And it just, it happened to work out. And now, like I said, I make $1,300 in a day now. For real.
I seen that movie. I seen this movie called Cutthroat City, man. That shit powerful. I seen Cutthroat City. That movie really says something. Because you can have a dream as like an artist or something. You don't make it. You start committing crimes. And you got to turn your life around in order to, fix everything.
Yep. It's
a great movie, too.
It's not easy to recover a life once you've been in prison. Now, I was able to do it, and it took me 20 years to fix my life. Imagine if you served 10 or 15 years, how long it'll take you to fix your life. I got lucky that I got out in 3 years. Okay? There are a lot of people that don't get that lucky. And it took me 20 years, 2 decades, to get my life back on track. I'm telling y'all, it wasn't an easy 2 decades. I'm telling you. It took a long fucking time.
There are people that never do get their life on track. Like my little brother, he's been in and out of prison so many times. He's serving a prison sentence right now because he did the same dumb shit that he did the last time.
Well, you know why, don't you? Because when you go in there enough, you get institutionalized. You get so used to being in prison that you don't want to be out. Like, have you guys ever seen that movie Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah.
Where the old man, Bruce,
love that movie.
The old man got parole,
and he hung himself. Yep.
And he actually pulled a knife and tried to kill somebody because he didn't want to leave the prison. He'd been in prison so long that he was scared to leave. And when he got out of
All
prison,
he knows is prison.
when he got out of prison, he hung himself because he couldn't deal with it.
Because he'd been in there so long.
I think he had been in there like
progressed.
50, I think he had been in there like 50 years. You somebody like that, you can't put him back out on the street. There's nothing for a person like that. It's nothing for him. After that much time, you can't fix a person like that.
Yeah, I think he was in there for at least 50, because in the movie he said he went in there in '05, and I think the movie takes place in the 60s?
I think so, yeah. It's been a while.
That's in the middle of the movie or the beginning? 'Cause I've only seen like the beginning, half of it.
It's probably about a little over halfway.
Oh shit! It's 7 o'clock, man. I was supposed to log off here. I gotta go to work in like 3 hours. You wankers!
7:46.
You tricked me. Thank you, Cloud. You tricked me, you bastard.
You're welcome.
We're gonna do a lead cast on Saturday anyway, so that way more.
Oh, Saturday? All right.
Yeah. So y'all can jump on Saturday. Because we got a lot to discuss.
Yeah, if I don't have my niece this weekend, I'll definitely hop on.
Yeah, dude, you don't even have to ask. You know where the button is. Shit, I don't know why y'all even ask. If y'all want to get on, if it's a lead cast, just jump on. I don't give a shit.
You're shooting it, that's all.
Yeah, if you in the Discord, it means you got permission to jump on. Unless you one of these wankers in here hiding. You know who I'm talking about, and I'm talking to you. Nigga, hiding it. You still ain't got no evidence to use against me yet, huh? You're hiding ass trolls. Hiding in my Discord thinking they're gonna get something to use. It's hard to get something on me when I'm hardly in there.
Can't get anything. There's nothing to take. We all just joking around, having a good time, laughing.
Oh, but see, you misunderstand. There is something wrong with that. You're not allowed to have fun and joke and enjoy yourself. That's against the rules. You didn't know that?
Oh.
NBA's too evil a person. If you're enjoying hanging out with him, then you are, by association, an evil person.
All of y'all are criminals. All of y'all are dick riders. All of y'all are rapists. Everything they call me, all of y'all are the same because y'all follow me, according to them.
Yeah, we don't have minds of our own.
Yeah.
Wait.
I got a question, though. They accuse you guys all the time of not having minds of your own. But I have a question. Who looks like they're more mindless? You guys who come on here and we actually have really decent debates. Me and Cloud had a 100% debate. There wasn't no ass kissing or sucking each other off.
That was funny.
Okay, we do that kind of shit all the time, by the way. Even though they accuse him of being a dick rider, he argued with me every day. Even when we DMing each other, we argue. Because
pretty much.
Because we have our own fucking personalities. But listen, if that's their definition of being a dick rider, or the motherfucker that I argue with, what do we call them motherfuckers that keep going over there to Geekdom's channel? Fuck, we call them.
Who's that?
They literally get lied to every day. Like, he lies to them every day, and they still keep going. So
they call them sensible, productive members of society.
Is that the guy with the glasses and the really bad haircut?
Yeah. Listen.
His barber gave up on him, bro.
If that's a productive human being, then I don't know what I've been doing with my life.
And he's got that guy or girl looking dude as a friend. What's his face? Something Senpai?
Yeah, something Senpai, I guess. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't even care, man. Fuck these dudes. I'm gonna do what I do. I don't give a fuck no more. I had somebody tell me the other day in the comment section, it makes you look bad that you talk about Geekdom all the time. No, it don't. Have you seen my numbers? They going up. They don't look bad to me.
Now they're going up because they're realizing he's a scumbag.
Well, yeah. And guess what? I've gotten a lot of new subs because a lot of people don't like the fact that he flagged my channel. Because everybody know he did it. There's no dispute about it. Yeah, he flagged my main channel. Yeah.
You didn't even do nothing.
It don't matter. Whenever you can call your YouTube rep, you can get past all that.
Exactly.
He actually called his YouTube rep directly at YouTube and got my channel flagged. Because the video that they flagged that got me the channel strike, that video had been flagged once before, and I already appealed it and won the appeal. It was flagged for bullying and harassment. I won the appeal, and they put the video back up. The same video got flagged again for bullying and harassment. And
it's
all
typical geekdom.
All 3 videos that got flagged, all 3 of them were videos about geekdom. All 3 of them were flagged. All 3 of them were removed. And he called you. See, when you have over a certain number of subscribers, you get a YouTube representative that you can call directly from your phone. You can call right to him and get him to do stuff. He did the same thing. YouTube. He did the same thing to Perfection. That's how Perfection channel got took down. He called his YouTube rep.
Yeah, and plus, whenever Geekdom gets into any kind of like argument battle with someone, whenever he was friends with you and on good terms, he hid behind you, and then he suddenly found his voice and was able to go on your stream and just talk mad shit. But now, whenever he doesn't have you, like when you're criticizing him, he goes and hides behind the skirt of his YouTube rep or whoever else he can hide behind. The man has no balls, and he doesn't have the gumption to just come and say shit to your face.
I'm gonna tell you what's really bothering him, and then I'm gonna get off here. What's really bothering him is I said something that's self-evidently true, and he can't dispute it. I've said a lot of things about him that's true, but there are a couple things about him that he can't dispute that's absolutely true. One, he's boring. Two, you got a gigantic channel and people barely show up to it. Three, you're boring. 4, you're boring. And 5, you're boring. Now, for real, the other one,
he doesn't have a personality, to be honest with you.
Actually, I'm gonna tell y'all, I got flagged again the other day on one of my other channels, but I won the appeal on. I didn't tell y'all about it because I'm not gonna bitch about these flags no more. But I got flagged the other day on one of my other channels, and I'm gonna tell you what got me flagged. They flagged me because they claimed that I'm what's the shit transphobic.
Huh?
Yeah, because I talked about Hell Zeon spending the night at his house. Or, excuse me, Lady Zeon, because now he's transitioned into a woman. Because I talked about that, somebody flagged me for that.
I'm sorry, I'm old school. That's a thing?
Yeah, it is.
Now it's transphobic to actually make normal comments.
Listen. If somebody is a man and they transition into a woman and you still treat them like a man, you're considered transphobic, and you can get flagged for it. Yes, YouTube is highly protective of what they call protected groups. Go look at the terms of service. There's a whole paragraph about protected groups. Black women are protected group. Gays, lesbian, trans, binary, non-binary, all that shit's on there. You can go read it. They're considered
the bullshit part. The bullshit part about all that is that I genuinely believe that like most, if not half, if not most of the people who be like claiming like, oh, that's transphobic or this, that, and the third, they don't even believe that they're actually women in the first place. They just do it because it's like.
This is the way I look at it. Okay. If you got on women's clothes and makeup and you put on a bra and stuff and toilet paper in it, and you walk around trying to demand people to call you a woman, then I think you should have to prove you're a woman. Do you still got a shillelagh? If you do, you're a guy. I don't give a fuck what you say. If you still walking around with a shillelagh, then you can't say, I'm a woman. No, you're not.
No, you're not. Biology says otherwise.
Yeah.
See, with me, I don't care if they want to call themselves a man, woman, if they're transitioning. I don't care.
Me neither.
As long as they do not try and force their views and beliefs on me and tell me I'm not allowed to have my views. That's where I have a problem.
Did y'all ever see that video? It's a person, I think their name was Riley Dennis. It's like one of those, I forgot what the dude is, but he's a dude that transitioned into a girl and then he became a lesbian. So really you're just a guy talking to girls. But let's get to the point.
You're called Chris Chan.
He made a video that says if you refuse to date transgender people, then you're a bigot. Like, I'm not kidding. Yeah, I'll find the video for you. I'm not kidding. If you refuse to date a trans person, you're a bigot. I'm gonna find.
Yeah, that's the new thing.
That shit
You're
got me
not
mad.
straight people are not allowed to say no to dating.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it makes you a bigot if you do that, according to him.
well, I
We
mean,
got
it's just
preferences.
the same as if you don't date black women, you're racist.
Yeah, I've been called racist for not dating black women. Yeah, that is true.
I can't date a black. I can't. My ex was Muslim. I can't do that.
Well, listen. This stream has already been demonetized, so let's not get into that shit today. You start talking about more protected groups, I might as well say fuck it to this stream.
I'm sorry. Nah, look, it's like we got preferences. You know, people got to understand that.
We'll do it on the lead cast where it's not so anime oriented. That way,
right.
yeah, we'll talk about it then, because I don't care on the lead cast. I don't care what they do to it, because it's just shooting the shit. I don't expect to make nothing off of it, so it is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's gonna be on your other channel, right?
No, it's gonna be on this channel.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, this is where I do all the lead casts, so I ain't worried about it.
All right.
Anyways, well, I might change it. It just depends.
See,
I have to look at the channels and decide. You know how I do business, Cloud. You've been around
Yeah, I
for
know.
what, 2-3 years. I changed like the wind.
3 years going on 4.
I forgot how long.
I tell you what, in 3 years, how many of these channels still got the same name? None of them. You know, I change shit. Like if I don't like something, I change it quick. I don't give a
Pretty
fuck.
much.
If something ain't working, I change it. I don't care. Like,
Right.
Even if everybody else like it, if I look at it and it don't look right, I change it. I had
You're
somebody
the master of rebranding.
I had somebody complaining the other day. Man, why'd you change that? I like it. Who gives a fuck what you like? It's mine.
Yeah.
That's like somebody walking up to you saying, "Why'd you paint your truck? I like that color." Fuck you, it's my truck.
It's your channel, you know. You're the artist, you know.
Yeah, like, look. Here's the thing. Only thing I'm supposed to bring to y'all is entertainment.
And
that's it. I ain't supposed to bring nothing else.
You bring in entertainment, facts.
That's it. That's all you need. Well, I mean, all these motherfuckers on here doing the Smurfs, all these friends and shit. Fuck that.
Smurfs, god damn it.
Look, if I want to dance around a campfire holding hands with you niggas, I would get on a plane and go meet up with y'all and we do that. Ain't nobody finna do that stupid shit. Like the old dumbass, every time he get done with a video, I love you guys, thank you, and take care. Nigga, you don't love nobody. Shut your lying ass up.
You don't love nobody.
I hate when
you
people
love their
say that.
super chats.
He loved the Bobs, man.
Well,
the Bobs out here in full
I got a
effect.
question, Geekdom. If you love everybody, how come you only read the super chats out loud? You don't read everybody's comments. You just read the ones that fucking pay you. So if you love everybody, why ain't you reading everybody's comments? I treat all the comments the same. If I see something that's interesting, I'll say something to it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck if they paid or not. Matter of fact, I roasted a dude for giving me $2 to ask a stupid question. You fuck around and get roasted giving me money. Hey NBA, this nigga, the fuck you just say to me? Pay me money to say some stupid shit? I'm gonna start every stream from now on. I'm gonna say, "Hey guys," every stream.
Hey guys, it's Super Saiyan Bob, bro.
Hey guys, I love you all. Bullshit. Y'all know
You remember?
We don't know each other, man.
NBA, you probably remember, since we were talking about professionally. Remember, one of his followers actually went on Nick Ricada's stream, paid $20 just so they could ask for advice on how Perfection could pursue legal action against Geek.
Dude,
or Geek
other
way around. I'm sorry.
I remember one of them paid like $50 to go on there and say that I raped my wife's daughter, just to find out the shit's completely made up. But that motherfucker paid $50 to write that shit.
A waste of $50.
$50.
I could have went.
And a lot of you guys, y'all have heard Hannah. She's came on my here and talked before on my streams.
Mm-hmm.
She said out of her own mouth, I don't know what the fuck they talking about. Didn't nobody rape me. What the fuck are they saying? Like, and they're trying to convince her. They're literally trying to tell her, you're lying. He raped you. She's standing right here saying, no, that didn't happen. Yes, it did.
It's words come out of somebody's mouth.
Like they're trying to make her say it happened when she flat out telling them, y'all are making that shit up. It didn't happen. But they don't. That's what I mean when I say these people don't care. They don't care what they say about me as long as they get to say something about me. Why do you think I don't respond to it anymore? Because if anybody believed any of it, nobody would watch me. Nobody.
But it's not true. And keep in mind, that's just not hurting you. It's only making your platform grow.
Well, it's only making them look like idiots. Look, I looked the other day, but I went on another one of my blocking streaks. See, what I do at the first of every month, I go through, I type in my name, my channel name, and all the troll channels that pop up, I go through and I block them. Because I got one of those things on my computer where once I block them, they don't even show up in my recommendeds anymore. If I type their name in, they won't pop up. It's completely gone. So I go through and I do that at the beginning of each month. Because there's always brand new ones. Well, this last time I did it, it wasn't that many. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the whole fuck NBA movement is dead as a doornail. Don't nobody care because they still ain't been able to stop me from growing.
Right.
I mean, I just started a new channel the other day. And the very first stream on that brand new channel, let me see, I ain't even looked at it actually. Let me see. It's 1,400 views. And that's a brand new fucking channel.
That's a lot of views, man. Good job.
Brand new channel.
Damn.
And it's got more comments than my main channel. Most of my main channel streams don't even get this many comments. It's got like 30-something comments already. It's still going. And that's because, guess what? It don't matter where I am. If you build it, they will come. The other day, I got 1,400 views, and all I posted was a picture of my damn trailer. I ain't bullshitting you. I put up a video talking about getting ready to go back to work.
I seen, the sword, right?
Yeah, and it's got, let me see where it is. Yeah, it's got 1,400 views. I didn't even know it had that many because I didn't even look at it once I posted it. I just put it up, and that was it. So, these people don't understand. If people like you or if you're entertaining, folks will come and watch. They don't get.
Yeah, you put up anything. You could have put a video of you not talking. People will go to it.
Well, you remember when I put the video up of my son laughing? That shit got like 10,000 views in like a day. So
that shit was hilarious.
I mean, I just look. I don't worry about none of this stuff no more. I used to. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't because I know this shit will take care of itself. I put my content up and then I walk away from it. Come back the next day and take a look, and it take care of itself. Every stream so far on this channel since I rebranded it has been doing amazing. No matter how much trolling or how harassment they do, it can't stop. The signal can't be stopped.
But there's also another thing too, right? You don't take it serious. You've always said this is a hobby.
You know I like that.
I don't really. I mean, I'll be honest with y'all. I know some people give a fuck about this. Some people care about it. I had to stop giving a shit about it to make it fun. When you care about it, it'll drive you crazy. I don't care about it. I just do it because it's fun. If you can't do it for fun, don't do it. I'm telling you now. Anybody who wants to make content, I'm telling you now. If you can't do it for fun, don't do it. It'll drive you insane if you try to do it as a career.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, it'll drive you nuts.
And you got to have a second job.
No, you got to have a job because YouTube is not a job. You just got to
you got to have a way to make money. You know,
you got to have income.
Offline.
Yeah. If your health doesn't, if you can't do it because of your health, don't do it. Don't sacrifice your health.
Yep.
Just because you want to make some money on YouTube.
Guys, my content got better when I calmed down and quit being so pissed about everything. My content got better. Remember how angry I used to be all the time on here?
Yep.
I don't do that no more because that shit don't work. Because that's what people want. They want to piss you off. They want to make you mad. The best way you can hurt trolls is to troll them back.
That shit applies to real life too. Outside the internet, you know, you stay mad all the time in life. You know, someone gonna end up hurting.
Well, like all I gotta do is just play one song and they leave. Cause they can't take they can't take the pain. It stings like roach spray. They can't handle it. If you live with your mama and you hear that familiar tune, that shit hurt. It just hurt.
It's kryptonite to them.
That shit funny.
Yeah.
And then that's all I gotta do. And then all of a sudden, 20, 30 people disappear all of a sudden. They can't stand it.
Sometimes 40.
Yeah, so I know how to hurt them. I don't care. That like right now, you want to know why I turned the restriction off on the chat? Because there's a lot of people who want to chat who not troublemaking assholes. And I don't feel like they should be blocked just to get a couple of idiots out of here. I got moderators. I'm gonna let the mods work. Fuck it. I don't care what they write. And that's the reason why they get mad and they stop. they stopped because nobody in the chat paid attention to them. Nobody mentioned what they said. Nobody cared. We just kept doing the show. That kills
Nobody's
them.
listening.
That shit
You know?
fucking kills them. Man, he didn't see my message. He just kept on doing his tween. Yeah.
If a tree falls in the forest and no one's there to hear it, what's the point, right?
If a Fanoit falls in the forest and no one's there to hear it, does it make a sound? No, of course not. It's a Fanoit. Anyways, guys, it's 7 o'clock. I gotta get off here because I gotta get my shit ready for work.
All right.
Yeah, all right, man.
I'll be at my brother's house till about 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and I'll head back this direction, and then it'll probably be like late, like 5, 6, 7ish when I do any kind of content tomorrow.
All right.
So that's a long drive to my brother's house and back. It's a 4-hour trip, round trip, 2 hours there, 2 hours back. So I'm gonna be on the road. I might do some videos when I'm at my brother's house. I don't know. That's if I decide to take my trusty laptop with me, which I may or may not do. Yeah, it just depends. But my brother wants me to go riding around doing some shit with him, so probably won't. But who cares? I need a break anyway. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off this line. I'll catch up with y'all. I appreciate y'all jumping on. And
no problem.
Just get on the lead cast Saturday when we do it. We'll finish this conversation.
All right.
All right.
All right,
Have a good one, guys. Take care.
Anyways, this has been a 3-hour stream, guys. So I would just like to say, fuck all of y'all. And thank y'all for coming. Oh, man. Anyways, let me go and get off here. I got some stuff I got to do. Y'all know where everything is. I'm not even going to bother y'all about it this time. Damn, I got almost 200 likes. I wasn't even paying attention. Shit. Good job. Catch up with y'all later.